All right, hey, welcome in. Watch party time. We're gonna be here all weekend. It's me, David Bray. I got John Kozak.
Let's go.
And yeah, it's gonna be exciting. We got our streams pulled up. Hope you guys do too. Welcome into the second screen experience. We'll be, hanging out mostly. A little analysis, I guess you could say, but mostly just hanging out with you guys, watching wrestling. And I can't wait. I got the wrong Mat 4 pulled up because apparently they're also already advertising session 2 for Mat 4. So
yeah.
Don't make that mistake on your personal TVs at home.
Yeah, so you can watch live at ESPNU or ESPN Plus. But we're the best second screen experience in the game. I encourage you guys, hop in the chat both on YouTube and on the app. We'll try to respond to the best comments and make some bold predictions. Let's have some fun. We're gonna get to know each other.
First thing we want to know, how many 33s are knocking off these 32s?
33s, 32s, right off the bat.
That's the big question.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see even the guys who made the tournament late, like Ethan Oakley at 33 and Dom Demas at 49. See how those guys perform. It'll be awesome. So yeah, we'll see the Pigtails right away.
Yeah, Dom Demas, late addition to the 149 bracket, and an All-American in his career. So
yeah,
it's a significant person just get thrown in.
And I think it was 2019. Him and Yanni had a match in the quarters or something. Mm-hmm. It was pretty competitive. Definitely a fun one. Some really good highlights from that match. So
I'm gonna be kind of keeping my eyes on Demas on Mat 4, just because I don't know. You never know what the guy's gonna do. He hasn't had a great year. Hadn't been great, but you kind of never know.
It hasn't been great, but I think he wrestled limited matches, and then I don't know if he lost to anybody outside of the top, 25, 30-ish. He just didn't get that signature win, didn't have the bulk of wins to automatically qualify him. So I think he could make a run on the backside.
Yeah.
Probably not beating Yanni. But.
Yeah. Oh, man, we already got some Hawkeye love in the chat. Shattuck 6. I don't know.
That sounds right. That's right? That's a good.
Shattuck 6 says, do it, Hawkeyes. I mean, you never know. Kozak and I were talking this morning. D3s, they had, Warburg was supposed to win. I think that's what everybody thought. And then they didn't. They kind of got killed by Augsburg. Who knows? One of these years, some team that's not supposed to win is going to win. I would not predict it. Penn State
doesn't feel like this year.
They've been so consistent. Cale Sanderson going for his 10th title at Penn State. And it's going to be tough for anybody to stop him. But you never know. It could happen. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Kyle wants to see Joel's beat some big guys as a Minnesota fan. That'd be cool.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
I would love that.
Minnesota and heavyweights all day.
Yep. All right. Anything popping in the YouTube chat? I know we're just getting going.
Oops. YouTube
all these
chat.
Wrestlers are just...
They're just pacing.
They're just pacing around.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pacing around ready for this thing to get going.
Now, David, we can't necessarily give play-by-play,
no.
Right? But we can tell you what's going on. We can give some recaps. We can act out the action, right? We can describe it to the best of our abilities.
Yes.
So right now, everyone's just pacing.
Yep.
I wonder how many people in the chat are watching from work. That's what I want to know.
A lot. A ton.
How many people in the chat are watching from work? How many people in the chat took the next 2 days of work off? Those are the two things I want to know.
Yeah, did you take them off, or did you officially request them off and take them off, or are you taking them off from your workstation? That's the real question.
Yeah. Man, there's some really good conversation, and we're underway.
Demas already with the
takedown. Demas.
He's on a mission.
Yeah. Isaiah Delgado, his opponent, I forget who he beat early on. He beat somebody good. But yeah, some good comments already. Is this Dayton Fix's year? He's finished second 3 straight times. I think that's one of the biggest, storylines coming into this tournament.
Yeah, huge storyline there.
All right, we got Mark Jones. I'm at work right now. I'm having my students watch, so he must be a teacher. That's a great teacher. Just got off work. Yeah. My students are like, "Are you serious?" Watching at work. Yeah. A lot of people watching from work.
All right, let's see. So Cole Moody of Wyoming, he's trailing Josh Kim in that 33-32 match. That's Kim leading.
Yeah, I got to watch Josh Kim at Keystone. He's really hard to score on. Doesn't take many risks, and a big counter attack. So that's what I expect to happen here.
Man, Benny Zerbin in this 32-33 match. He's the one guy this year that's beat Levi Haynes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Tucker Owens with a takedown early at 125. He's leading Tanner Jordan. A lot of Big 12. A lot of Big 12 in this round. McGuire Midkiff at 133.
Woo!
Wow.
Going big over there. Matt 7, Will Miller, and John Worthing. I want to see who Delgado beat this year.
All right, let's see. Well, we got a Vito fan in the chat. MF Thomps.
MF Thomps.
I don't know what that stands for. Let's see. Keith Gothard. Wait, rooting for a broken wrist. Oh, okay. For yourself personally, like a little workman's comp? Is that the idea? Well, why not?
All right, so Delgado beat Kevon Davenport early. I think that's who I was thinking of. Had close losses to Johnny Lovett, Mitch Moore.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, here we go. We got somebody bending steel and listening while it's happening.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's man's work right there. Just bending steel. Maybe it's not even for fun. Maybe it's for fun, not even for his job.
Just so excited about NCAAs. Man, and Demas running through. He scores his third takedown in the first period, up 6-2.
He just wants that match with Yanni.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There are some good wrestlers in this round. It's pretty wild. Anderson of Gardner-Webb is leading Carmen over there on mat 8. Will Miller.
Almost gets a takedown right
at the
period,
at the end. He was close.
Doesn't. He's down 2-1.
Yeah, I agree with Chris Waterman. 8 screen, 8 mats. You know, it is awesome. It's a great experience. It's tough. There's a lot to follow with 8 mats, but it is great.
We got TJ Bowen watching from work on an 8-foot ladder. Go Hawks.
Be safe out there.
Man, love it.
So we have okay, whoever wins the first match, their team will be leading the NCAA team race.
Oh, baby.
For a moment in time.
Yeah. Who's it going to be?
Yeah, who is it going to be?
Does any team have 2 wrestlers?
I can't see the clock on mat 8, so I'm not sure there. We got second period for most of these mats.
Spencer Lee's going to be a little bit. All the 1 seeds are going to be later because these Pigtail rounds, they give some break time to the 33, 32 seed. So Spencer Lee will be a bit.
Okay, Matt K. Rodriguez wants to know, where do I watch the matches? Oh, they're on ESPNU this morning. So yeah, go over to ESPNU, pull those up, watch along. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, we got a deep attack there for Oakley. Oh, App State has 2 guys wrestling.
Okay, so yeah, App State can be in the lead. The 33-32 at 125, Matt 1, Tucker Owens and Tanner Jordan, they both have like really good wins this year as the 33 and the 32 seed. Which shows you how crazy 125 is.
Mm-hmm.
Tucker Owens, he's got to win over like Noto or Poulin, one of those 2. I'm trying to remember who he beat recently. Beat Case Mauger.
Right now, by the way, it looks like Josh Kim of Harvard may take the early team lead. He's up 5-2. minute 44 left in the third period.
Yeah, so Anthony Noto is the 8 seed.
Okay.
Tucker Owens, the 33 seed, beat him.
Wow.
And Tanner Jordan has a win over the 5 seed, Caleb Smith.
That's nuts.
So the Pigtail wrestlers have a win over guys projected to be All-Americans by the seeds.
The best pigtailer, I think, the best pigtail win out here is still probably Zurban, though, right? With the win over the
win
2
over
seed.
Levi Haynes, yeah. And that was second weekend of the year. So real early.
Hey, chat. Who do you guys got top four teams at the end of this tournament? Who's bringing home the trophies? I think most people are pretty comfortable with Penn State. A lot of people would say Iowa's getting one of those. But who are your top 4? Who do you got? That's tough for me to figure out.
Team race?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 3 through 10, 11 group is super, super competitive.
Yeah, you feel like Iowa has enough with Spencer, Real Woods, Cassiope, but like something crazy could happen where they could drop out of the top 4, but you feel like they should have enough firepower. Like Nebraska, NC State, Missouri, like Ohio State, Arizona State kind of feels like too much of a pull.
Yeah. The season didn't end the way they wanted it to. Man, Dom Demas is just pouring it on over there. First win of the NCAA tournament, Josh Kim of Harvard. They're winning.
Harvard's
in the lead.
Harvard's in the lead.
But man, Dom Demas, 14-3 currently. No, now 18-3. It's a tech fall for Dom Demas. He's looking really good. And
Cal Poly's in the lead.
Now Cal Poly's in the lead. And Demas got a lot of his points on top there. He got his top offense going. So we'll see. Definitely, uphill battle against Yanni, but what kind of damage can he do on the backside is going to be a very interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
So good for him. And if you don't know, Dom Demas' brother, Josh Demas, he's going to be on Love is Blind, or maybe he is on already. I don't know when that TV show airs, but maybe it's just on Netflix. I'm not sure, but Josh Demas is going to be on there, and his brother Dom getting tech falls. So, which kid are the parents more proud of at this moment?
Yeah,
it's tough to say. All right, so we got some team predictions. Keith Gother says Penn State, Iowa, Cornell, Missouri. That could happen. Let's see. CST Denny, 285, Penn State, Iowa, Cornell, Iowa State. Okay. Cornell getting a lot of love. Keith's got Iowa State fifth. Okay.
Yeah, you can still, somebody in the YouTube chat is asking about how to follow along on upcoming matches. You can still do that on Track Wrestling. The whole tournament is being run through Track. You can follow everything along there.
Yep, we got our man Andrew Spey keeping a live blog updated from the belly of the beast from Tulsa. He's at the BOK Center, and he'll have you in the loop. So if you have to miss, if you're whatever climbing up that ladder and you have to take a few seconds off, you can go in there, refresh the live blog. We're also gonna have a results article going momentarily, and that's gonna have all the results, links to brackets. So hopefully you're not gonna miss any action, and if you do, we'll have you covered.
The blog father.
Yeah, the blog father Andrew Spey is going to give you details. So, all right,
man,
Jack Medley's up.
Jack Medley, he's a 16 seed.
Yep. Yeah.
Who's he wrestling?
Medley is wrestling Bergen.
Oh, okay.
Ethan Bergen had a really good start to his season for Army.
He beat Liam Cronin?
I think he beat Cronin. He beat Brandon Kaler early in the season, and it looked like
and then you got Medley who beat Barnett.
Yeah.
So
125 is so
25
chaotic.
it's ridiculous. Oh, Killian Cardinale working on a takedown against Caleb Smith. This is a big round 1 matchup.
By the way, we're getting a quick update from our man Joe Harrington. He got Love is Blind, and he says where singles go on dates without seeing the other and don't reveal what they look like until they're engaged. It returns on March 24 for season 4. So
wow,
listen, NCAA championships, you just roll right into Love is Blind. It's next weekend.
Perfect. there's no break for wrestling fans.
Yeah, then the U.S. Open a few weeks after that.
Oh, Cardinal gets a takedown on the edge of the mat.
Medley is
Dean
up.
Peterson Tremblay is a good match too. Wow.
Medley wants to put Bergen away. He's doesn't have him on his back just yet, but he's trying to dig this arm in, looking for like a little cow catcher position.
These matches over here, 5, 6, 7, 8, on mats 5. Noto Prada, Caleb Smith killing Cardinal, Jory Volk, Michael D'Agostino, and Dean Peterson, Jarrett Tremblay are just. I mean, the seed differential is huge, but these matches could go any way. And they did not. They originally gave 2 points to Cardinal, and then they took it off the board after the refs had a little conference.
All right, so, gosh, Medley looks pretty locked in.
Yeah, the thing with Medley, though, is like you win here, and now you get Spencer Lee next match.
Well,
so
it's all right.
Yeah.
He's going to have a long tournament ahead of him, most likely. Okay. All right, Shattuck 6. Here's his top 4. Penn State, Iowa, Cornell, Missouri, Iowa State. That is his top 5.
Yeah. Cardinal working on another takedown. Doesn't look like he's going to get it at the end of the period.
Yeah, note in the chat from Southwind Kennels. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Southwind Kennels. He said if he wasn't watching before, he knows Shane Sparks is now that Jack Medley's up.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I think
Shane might
Sparks?
He might be mad side for this match. Why not?
I think he's on. Is he the Matcast guy? Like, is he the.
He might be.
He might be the guy going from mat to mat. If anybody can be excited for 8 hours of wrestling a day and convey that to the fans, it's Shane Sparks.
Yeah, he's got that high energy. And he's like that. He's like that in real life.
Yes, it's not an act.
Medley, man, putting a tough ride on in the first. He's got a 1:40 riding time in addition to that takedown, so 2-0 the lead.
Yeah, and if you're Bergen, this is a tough first-round matchup. He's a freshman, first time at the NCAA tournament. You wrestle somebody like Medley who's just going to...
Oh, Jory Volk.
Gets a reversal.
Oh, not yet. Now just an escape.
Just escape.
Yeah, it was close. Man, Volk is an interesting guy. 21 seed. He's wrestling All-American Michael D'Agostino.
Yeah.
But Jory Volk, true freshman who was a junior world champ this summer. Not a lot of those walking around. So he's one of those guys that could get dangerous. And if he ended up somewhere on the podium, things started clicking, it wouldn't be super surprising.
Well, in that little quad, it's Caleb Smith killing Cardinal, and then it's Jory Volk, Michael D'Agostino. So the winners of those guys, like any one of those 4, you make the quarters, and then you get Matt Ramos or Jarrett Trombley, Dean Peterson. It's like one of those guys can make the semis, really.
Barnett he's just extending the lead, 6-0.
Cardinal, Caleb Smith, Cardinal's been all over Caleb Smith's legs this match. If you're Caleb Smith, you get the 5 seed, and then you're rewarded with a past All-American. Not the best draw for him.
That's the thing, people want to talk about the seeding process and what that should look like. Oh, nice deep shot from Caleb Smith, Cardinal. Oh, great whizzer.
Oh, Jory Volk gonna get. Almost got D'Agostino on his back.
Gosh, D'Agostino's so good at almost giving up points and then not.
Oh, wow.
There's been twice now that reversal looked imminent, and D'Agostino snuck out of that, and then another time Volk couldn't get him. All right, it's 3-0 now for Medley. He got out in the second.
Barnett putting it on Babin. And Medley... It's up, 3-0, 5-0?
Wow. Aaron Fetty 13 says that Vespa would AA at 125, no doubt.
Okay.
Well, you got to make the lineup first. First things first. But that cradle, pretty dangerous. Let's see.
Noto up 3-1 over Prada in the third, just started the third. Prada going down. 2-2 with Caleb Smith Cardinal. Cardinal goes down and gets an escape. So now Cardinal up 3-2, minute 40.
This will be an interesting one. Cardinal was the source of some argument, debate, conference weekend because he didn't wrestle. He was just trying to get to the national tournament, dealing with injury a lot of the year. Pretty limited season. And so people are, wanting him to be hammered in the seeds, and then that's what happens. He's the 28, and well, that means a 5 seed's got to see him right away.
Yeah. They just hit Cardinal for stalling, so he might have to get another takedown or get a lot more active because there's still a minute left to go in this match.
For our Minnesota fan, bad news. Joel's ended up defeated by Travis Stefanik, but he could go like ultimate road warrior.
Win 7 in a row.
Yeah,
8 in a row.
Lose in the pigtail. Wait a minute. Oh, they had the score wrong. Joel's got his hand raised. So Stefanik was winning.
What?
Stefanik was winning on the scoreboard, but Joel's got his hand raised. So good news, Minnesota fans. Garrett Joel.
That's a roller coaster right there.
Man. Sorry about the fake news.
Man, Cardinal Smith have been kind of scrambling for the last minute, which has been great for Cardinal.
Oh man, Smith tried to pass a leg and man, Killian just cut out of there. He did not want him touching that knee. 10 to go.
And Cardinal does have a stall call against him, but he's hanging in the hand fight, and he's going to get the win. Cardinal going to beat 5 seed Caleb Smith. The 28 seed moves on. And Volk D'Agostino is 1-1.
Wow.
With just 18 seconds to go in the first. This bracket is going to be blown up.
Noto got the win.
Mm-hmm.
Man, okay, and then the pigtail at 197. Shaw is leading Urbis 4-0 in the third. Brandon Kaler coming to the mat. Yeah,
He's got Jack Wagner.
Yep,
Wagner's tough, man. He wrestles a lot of good guys close.
I'm trying to lock in on this Jory Volk D'Agostino overtime match.
Medley gets the win.
Volk in deep. What's going to happen here? D'Agostino draping.
He's going to try to pass that leg. He does.
Man, they didn't call one swipe on neutral danger. I don't understand that.
D'Agostino's in a better position
decent
now?
position.
Yeah.
Yes, he's in decent position.
Man, that's a weird.
Yeah, that's somebody's going to try to tear a knee out there.
Yeah. Now, Trombley Peterson's coming down to the wire, too. Haven't really been watching that one. 4-3. Trombley going to get the win, but there's a challenge brick.
That's a 20 seed over a 13. A little minor upset.
Mm-hmm. Ventresca Poulin. This is another match where Ventresca wrestles every match really close. Doesn't have a ton of offense, but rides tough. It's kind of hard to score on. Poulin coming off of that great performance at Big 12s.
Pat McKee, 4-1 lead already in the first against Diego Sotelo. Body lock here for D'Agostino. Oh! Man. I thought he was going to throw him to his back, but Volk's pretty seasoned in there, too, for a freshman.
Cronin down.
Oh, Jory Volk's in deep, but D'Agostino's locked. Oh, this is going to be two this time.
For Volk.
Jory Volk got the 2, but D'Agostino just kept scrambling, and you wonder if you're going to see the brick here.
He asked to throw it. Liam Cronin down 2-1 to Lorenzo. Is that what I see? Can you zoom in on those?
It's 2-1. Yeah. Let me see if I can zoom in.
Zoom in on that. Patrick McKee is winning.
Oh, look at that. Look at that zoom.
Oh, that zoom action is where it's at.
Hold on. I'm trying to zoom a little more here.
Oh,
it's hard to get.
That's too much zoom.
It's getting there. There we go. Right?
Braxton Brown, Noah Certain. Braxton Brown is tough. I believe he was leading Liam Cronin at Big Tens. And then Cronin came back, won like 11-7 or something.
Braxton Brown, that's a Texan. Texan turned Terp. All right, here we go. Well, I fully zoomed now. Oh, Cronin's back in the lead. You might have said that while I was zooming.
Yeah, and that's what someone in the chat said. He's gonna Cronin will shape his guy. I believe that probably means he's gonna use his conditioning.
I thought he meant like sculpt him like a like a sculptor.
Yeah.
Let's see. Question in the chat. Did we say a 5 seed lost? No. No 5 seed. D'Agostino lost. He was a 12 seed.
Caleb Smith.
Oh, yes. Like 5 seed did.
Caleb Smith lost, yeah.
I cannot still believe that he's a 5 seed. Yes, Caleb Smith lost. He's a 5 seed.
Caleb Smith is a 5 seed. I got to get this upset tracker going.
Gotta get it going. Matt Ramos up 2-1 over Nico Provo.
Jack Wagner up 2-0 over Brandon Kaler.
Man, it's an All-American there in Kaler. And challenge brick coming in from Nate Engel. Chris Pendleton in the corner for Oregon State going over and talking with the table.
And Kaler's a guy, I got to visit Oregon State over the summer. Kaler's a guy who was recruited by Zaleski to go to Oregon State. Was there for like a year or two before Pendleton came. And he said he almost transferred last year, or before last year. He said it was really hard to adjust. And Pendleton actually told him, I'm going to recruit over you. Like, get ready, either, transfer or get ready to, battle for a roster spot because I'm recruiting over you. And the way he said it was, he said, you're too good to not be on the podium. And, I guess that was kind of like his come to Jesus moment.
That's a pretty cool wake-up call.
And, wake-up call, and then, things switched, and now he's all in. He's, a leader on the team. So, yeah, it's kind of cool to hear his story.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, the Pigtails are in the books officially. It's all round of 32 action now. All right, let's see. Unger, Miller, that's a 15-16 going on. They're still reviewing Kaler Wagner. Steve O'Pullen leads 1-0. Got an escape in the second. So, you got to imagine Ventresca going to go down in the third and probably tie things up. Brandon Courtney 2-1 lead over Jake Ferry. And Courtney, they're going the Rash Garden shorts for round one, Arizona State.
Huh.
Seen him do that a couple times, but not super often.
Yeah.
Dan Moore, number 13, says Cardinal shouldn't have been a 28. Yeah, I mean, that's the debate, right? It's like wrestling fans, we say we want people to be held accountable when they don't wrestle, but then when you punish them with a seed, it just kind of ends up messing with the bracket.
It hurts the the number 5 seed.
So what do you do? It's really hard to say. And by the way, Antonio Lorenzo got the first takedown against Liam Cronin, but now Cronin rolling. He's up 6-3 in the second.
Mm-hmm. Braxton Brown still 4-3 over Certain. That's only second period.
We got lots of upsets going on. When you do the upsets, are you looking at seeds or are you looking at...
I'm looking at our rankings.
Our rankings, good. Yeah, that's the real. That's the real mark of an upset.
Because...
so here, real quick. Stevens Cody, 25. When does Spencer Lee wrestle? So he is waiting for rest time for his opponent who had a pigtail. So I would guess it's going to be like 20, 30 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when we see him.
Yeah. Wow. Michael D'Agostino. Amazing.
Jory Volk. He's a guy that as soon as he won U20 Worlds this summer, a lot of people were excited to watch him wrestle. Oh, man, Steve O'Poolin's... Oh, his riding time is still going up. His riding time is still going up. Ventresca was, like, out, but then Ventresca dove back in on the leg and ended up...
Is he going to get the reversal? He gets the reversal.
So Poulin's got to get out in 8 seconds to maintain his riding time. It's 2-1 now. Ventresca, and he's going to return him. Poulin rolls. He's out.
59 seconds.
And they let riding time tick.
Seconds?
Yeah.
So it's 2-2. 20 seconds to go here. That third period.
And remember, Steve O'Poulin originally NC State didn't do a lot of wrestling for NC State last year before he hit the portal. But, you know, some ACC history. Wrestling a Virginia Tech guy. All right, overtime for Poulin and Ventresca. I've already had at least one overtime match I'm remembering. Yeah, Minnesota kid, yeah, Kyle. Talking about, I think, Jory Volk. That's the Minnesota kid he's referring to. Very tough Pinnacle guy. Pat McKee is looking for a major. He's going to get it. And he's getting the wins on the front side of the bracket this year.
Wow. What did he do last year? He took 5th, I remember, but I don't remember how early he lost.
I think he may have lost first round to Caleb Smith.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Liam Cronin. 3 seconds left in that one. Just got another takedown. It's 8-4 riding time, over a minute. So he's going to take a convincing decision and move on. Matt Ramos, just a 3-2 win over Nico Provo. Provo's tough, so it's not terrible that it ended close, but Ramos advances as well.
Bergen did not win. Bergen lost to Jack Medley, Zay the Great. Man, Kaler down 3-0 now to Jack Wagner.
Dang. All right, so 30 seconds left in overtime for Poulin and Ventresca.
Oh, Ventresca gets the go behind, wins.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So we've seen the 5 and the 6 seed.
5 and 6 seed
down at 125.
And that's the thing, you know, that really stood out in the seeding. Nothing against Poulin or Caleb Smith. We have them ranked. We have Caleb Smith 11, Steve O'Poulin 12. That feels like more of where they probably should be. But as we said, this 125 bracket it's crazy. We already saw D'Agostino, the number 4, go down. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, I'm going to have to start thinking about my fantasy lineup, too, at some point. My 125-pounder is Pat Glory, so...
Mine is Eric Barnett.
Okay. Barnett looked pretty good.
Yeah. I feel okay about him.
Jesse Mendez. All right, chat. If you guys have a fantasy team, who's your 25-pounder? Let's see. Ashland's in the chat. Bad news for Kozak. He says he's the Oracle. He's predicting, and that means that Kirkfleet's going to win.
Yeah. Ashland was he's had a long running rivalry with Tyler about Kirkfleet majoring Mason Paris.
Okay.
So
Tyler's on the ground. He's in Tulsa. Well, we will relay the message.
Yeah.
How can you watch the matches in the chat? You're going to go to ESPNU. That's where they are. Or, yeah, ESPN Plus is another.
If you look closely, too, you can see him in the reflection of our glasses. So just zoom in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That might That might be illegal.
Wyatt Henson
What?
2-0 over Mickey Philippi. Now 2-1.
Why do you think they only put guys with glasses on these watch parties? Jesse Mendez in deep on a single leg. Ferretti over there defending.
Freddie from the same hometown as myself.
No kidding.
Macomb, Michigan. Stand
Okay.
up.
All right.
Different high school, though. Brandon Kaler down 3-1 against Jack Wagner. This would also be a pretty significant upset. I'm wondering if Wagner has any stall calls yet.
Yeah, Kaler can get a takedown in a hurry if he needs one sometimes, but Wagner in control right now.
Man, our streams are kind of glitching a little bit here.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, let's see.
Unger kind of putting it on Ryan Miller, almost insta-death here in writing time.
Mendez finally gets the first takedown of the match. He's up 2-0 halfway through that first period.
Freddie's the, so he's at Navy. He's the one, I think I told you about this before. He had a peanut allergy, and he slowly introduced peanuts into his diet.
Like Princess Bride style, just gave himself an immunity by poisoning himself. That's a good technique. All right, so Mendez up 2-0. Question in the chat, does Nagao have a chance to AA this year? 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
100% he does.
Especially with his top work, like riding at the NCAA tournament, riding time. There's going to be close matches so many times that comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Kaler in on a single. He needs to finish this and ride out. 13 seconds to go. He does not. I'm really surprised he hasn't gotten a stalling point yet, because he's been attacking pretty frequent, and Wagner's been defending. And Wagner looking like he's going to hold on to win. So another huge upset at 25.
Yeah.
Jack Wagner over Brandon Kaler.
Unger got the 6-1 win over Ryan Miller, so he moves on. Likely to see Spencer Lee in the second round. Wait, is that right? No, he's likely to see
Who's this?
Pat Glory in the second round. Unger.
Unger, yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I had that as a 16-17 in my head, but it was the 15-18. Kyle Rini on the mat. He had that Gene Simmons pose working.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was awesome.
Somebody in the chat also, who was that? Was that Ashlyn? Asked, where's Connor? He actually just called me, but I didn't answer because I'm on the watch party. He's in Tulsa as well. Everybody else on the team is in Tulsa except for Kozak and I.
Mm-hmm.
We're here watch partying.
Nowhere else we'd rather be.
That's right. Wyatt Henson, Mickey Philippi 2-2 in the second.
Mm-hmm. And I believe Philippi went down in the second because it was 2-1. Henson got an early takedown.
All right, Connor's all squared away now.
Is he good?
He's good.
Our Sweet Prince is good?
He's good, yes. All right. Who does Nagao have next if he gets the win? I'm going to tell you right now
Nagao has Philippi.
He will have,
if they both win.
but Philippi's tied 2-2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And riding time does not appear to be a factor, although we can't see it on our screen. Wyatt Henson's another guy who's interesting. He seemed to really like find his rhythm at the Big 12 championships.
Kyrene goes mixer.
Oh, he's gonna get it. He looks.
It was the same standing mixer he did against
Philippi?
Philippi or Latona.
I think it was Philippi.
He's gonna get this. He's gonna get this pin. Oh, and
that
Philippi
is
gets
so
a takedown.
tight.
He's gonna get it. That's
Yeah, so
yeah, there it is.
So Philippi will have Nagao to kind of circle back. Kyorini, look at him. He loves to celebrate, standing in the middle of the mat.
He lives to celebrate. Hey, and if you didn't see, we got to go a little bit behind the scenes yesterday with NC State and Iowa State. Those are on the YouTube. Those are fun if you want to get to know some of those guys a little bit better.
Orini stuck his tongue out during that. He also stuck his tongue out 3 or 4 times at the end of the match. I bet the only thing that Pat Pop had to do to motivate him was like, hey, if you want to celebrate, all you got to do is win the matches.
Yeah.
Just win the matches, you get to celebrate.
And he kind of came on everyone's radar last year at NCAAs when he wrestled Dayton Fix. Mm-hmm. And he may have gotten a takedown or a reversal or something, but kept it relatively close considering he's a freshman against seasoned silver world medalist Dayton Fix.
Yeah. All right, now where's Pat Glory? I haven't seen him yet.
Who's your fantasy 33 pounder?
My fantasy 33 pounder. I'm gonna have to look because I can't remember yet. All right, fantasy 133. Oh, I got Chris Cannon. It's a good 33 pounder to have.
Okay.
Spencer in the chat thought the Iowa State behind the scenes was funny. Yeah, I did too. That was cool. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like seeing that. Man, Pinheiro is so confident. He was like the same kind of stuff that he's saying on that behind the scenes is what he was saying at Big 12. Like he's just like really thinks he can beat Yanni, really thinks he can win the whole thing.
And Philippi gets the win. He got the takedown in the third and then got another riding time point. So he avoids the first round upset, 5-2. So now it'll be Nagao, Philippi. If Nagao's up 7-0 here and he's on top, so he seems like he's in a pretty safe spot.
Man, did we miss Pat Glory? There's a Dennis in the chat says Glory's looking angry with a bunch of Y's. I didn't see him. I didn't see Pat Glory. Did he pin somebody?
I didn't see it either.
What's going on here?
That's what's so easy to miss at least one match, 2 matches, per weight class just because you have so much going on. And Chance Rich got Cannon on his back.
Uh-oh. That's my fantasy 133 pounder. Come on, Chris.
But yeah, you get dialed into this and then you got something else going on over here and it's just too much good wrestling.
Way too much.
Wonderful.
But you
wonderful
love
problem.
to see it.
Oh,
yeah.
It's nothing I love more.
All right, let's see.
Taylor Lamont, Sam Latona, round 1.
That's a couple All-Americans. Why not?
Oh, Ragusan gets pinned.
Oh, my gosh. Cody Fippen.
Wow.
This tournament is so crazy.
Holy cow.
This tournament is so crazy.
Wow. What are they? Well, they're challenging something.
Are they saying illegal move? I don't know.
Illegal move.
Yeah, so Pat Glory did end up with a fall. He pinned Reese Whitcraft in 32 seconds. That's why we missed it.
So it's actually Air Force that threw the block.
Oh, no.
I don't know what this is. I wish we could rewind. If you guys have seen, if you saw what happened, let us know why there's a challenge in the Ragusan-Fippen match.
Man.
Wow.
Quick takedown right into a tilt for Vito.
That's my 33.
Vito.
Yeah.
That's a good one to have.
I got Vito and Yanni.
Man, Chris Cannon now trails 6-2. My fantasy team's hurting. I need Cannon to... Oh, he's in deep. Can he get a takedown? No. 3 seconds left. Oh, go. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give Cannon the 2.
So there's a challenge in this Ragusan Fippen. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, that is wild. Why is there a Fippen challenge?
Glory stuck Whitcraft.
Yeah, he's 32 seconds.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, this is crazy. It's been one wait.
Yeah, Dennis just said that in the chat. He's like, we're like a weight and a half into the first round, and we're already getting wild results.
Kolioko getting a pin or looking for a fall over Brown, and he gets it.
Dang.
Redding's a cone, and Cannon trying to look for a turn against Rich.
That behind the scenes, Redding, he looks like he's cutting a fair amount of weight.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Mikkel McGee is nearly going to get a tech. He may get a tech by the end of this. It's a minute to go. He's up 18-5.
Bourmet. He was standing right next to the refs for a while as they were reviewing. You don't see that too often.
It's nice.
Look at there he is.
Part of the crew.
He's already got. He must think that
he's got his brick. Like he may use it if it doesn't. I don't know what they're looking at there.
Someone said maybe they thought he locked his hands before the roll through, challenging a tech violation.
Okay. Man, third period, Chris Cannon is going to work on top. He just got a point for stalling, but he needs a turn. He's got a minute to go, and he doesn't seem like he wants to get it done on his feet. Oh, Joe Harrington is listening. He said it has something to do with grabbing a knee pad.
Okay. Shaner Biscaglia. That's an interesting match. Both of those guys have had their kind of highs and lows this year at 33. Another fun story about an Oregon State person. They said that Shaner, he's a guy, he's like real unique, kind of marches to the beat of his own drum. And they live in Oregon State. It's like 45 miles, 50 miles from the coast.
Okay.
And they drive to the beach, 45-minute drive, whatever. And I guess one day they're like, Shaner was gone the whole day. They're like, where'd he go? Where is he? And I guess he doesn't have a car.
Okay.
Like, well, where's he at? And he gets back, and like, Shaner, where were you? He's like, oh, I wanted to go to the beach today. He's like, oh, like, who'd you go with? He's like, by myself. And they're like,
wait,
what?
You don't have a car?
He's like, yeah, I just rode my bike.
Wow. Rode his bike like 45 miles, 50 miles. Yeah, why not?
There and back.
Sheesh. Man. It's not like a 100-mile bike ride is like impossible, but just to do it on a whim.
Yeah.
And it's not like flat land over there.
No.
In Corvallis. It's hilly. Crazy. All right, Moshe Schwartz with that early takedown on Swiderski. His health was a big question. He didn't finish the Big 12 championships, and so I was really curious to see what he was going to look like. He looks just fine. We got Dayton Fix on the mat too, by the way.
So, can somebody please update on what's going on with Ragusan Fippen? Because
they're looking at a knee pad grab.
Yeah, but then so they did the green coaches challenge, and then Bourmet threw out the red block.
Yeah.
So then they went back.
Okay. Huh. Man, what in the world? Schwartz, he is tough on top.
Mm-hmm.
Schwartz is he's got a weird feel to him. You can just tell when people wrestle him, they're a little uncomfortable, a little out of their depth.
Lucas Bird, Brody Teskey.
Bird with the quick early takedown. He's up 2-0.
Iowa kind of with some tough draws, considering who they could have gotten at 33. I mean, Bird as a 10 seed, that's a tough matchup for Teskey, as opposed to, if you would have got someone like Biscaglia at the, or Shaner, lower seeded, something like that, more winnable match.
Yeah. What I want to know is when we're going to see Spencer Lee to complete this 125 bracket.
Yeah. Something.
It's
gonna be like a minute and a half of wrestling too. So
yeah, There's something nice about just that first complete round of 32 bracket, you know?
Lamont Latona 1-1 in overtime. Is there a way to see live updates? Live blog from the blog father, Andrew Spey, on the site.
Yes, and I'm also updating the results page too. So like every weight, at the end of every weight, I'll have results.
Oh, and it's confirmed. Fippen gets the pin.
Wow. Man, that is crazy.
Wow. Man, oh man. So Ragan gonna have to go backside warrior.
Yeah, that's tough. That is really tough. That's, yeah. Oof. All right. Oh, Latona just got a takedown on Lamont in overtime. Wow. Latona moving on. That is crazy. Crazy that match went to OT. 11-4. Vito in the lead, looking for more at the end. His riding time is secured, so it's going to be a bonus point for Vito, and that kind of thing is going to be really important for Cornell in this team race. They already got the win from Unger. Now, not only the win from Vito, but the bonus point. Oh, maybe not though. Rotundo in deep on a shot. He could take that bonus point away. He can finish this. He finishes it.
Wow.
It's 11-6. Dang, that's a team point. Gone, just like that.
Aye.
See you later. All right, 6-1 now. Bird leads Teskey. Ryan Jack on the mat. He's wrestling Saul Irvin. No score. First period. Man, Brock Hardy didn't waste any time getting a takedown on Jordan Titus, and he's got the leg in. What a year Brock Hardy's had. He lost in the first match of the year to Dylan Drogemuller. And since then, he's just been pretty incredible.
Outside of the Emilio match.
Yeah, Emilio Segure.
Man, Moshe has 2 minutes, 24 seconds riding time against Swiderski. Up 3-0.
Pretty much, yeah, that pretty much eliminates the chance that Swiderski's going to go underneath and get, I don't know whose choice it was. I guess it was probably Schwartz. He probably went bottom and got out. So now Swiderski basically trails by 4. He's in on a shot, though. I don't know. Titus in on a single leg against Hardy. Hardy's really tough to score on,
Cole
though.
Matthews. So quick on the go behind. They don't give him the takedown.
Oh, man, that should be neutral danger there. Hardy's going to get a neutral danger takedown. And even if he hadn't, he was going to get the 2.
Biscaglia looking for the fall against Shaner.
Man, he's going like half with the leg. Oh, he's got a figure 4. It's maybe a pin. Biscaglia can settle in. There it is.
The fall.
Wow.
So not a great start for Oregon State.
No. And Oregon State was really one of the big stories of the tournament last year. 4 All-Americans. I think they were probably only seeded to get 1, and that was Munoz, and he didn't place. And
one of the Willets was like an 8.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Bird has looked really good here through period and most of a second.
Because Grant Willits, I think he pinned Real Woods late in the year. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Last year.
Josh Coderhant looking for a takedown in the first period against Dylan D'Amelio.
Ferrante had a good EIWAs. I think he made the finals before losing to Cornella.
Wow.
He's got Alan Hart.
Hart. Why are there no points on the board for Alan Hart?
Yeah, he's got 2.
Okay. Scoreboard operator just a little slow on the draw. All right, so Oregon State, not a good first 2 weight classes. Now Cleveland Belton's on the mat against Parker Phileas.
He beat Phileas, I think, at CKLV.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to turn it around.
Wow, Titus, little takedown there. He still trails 6-1 against Hardy, or excuse me, now 6-3 against Hardy, but it's a good sign. Oh no, Hardy is reaching back for a cradle. Titus though, stay on top. Riding time is reversal for Hardy. Titus was starting to work that riding time down near a minute, but Hardy got the reversal, and now it's starting to climb right back up.
And it's just interesting to watch Cole Matthews. Like, Kalino's been really close to an escape twice, and you can tell Cole wants the ride. Like, he's like, this is really important for me.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you see other guys in that situation, like, okay, like, I'll give up the escape. I'll just work on my feet. But Matthews, like, really committed to holding Kalino down, and now he's got him bellied out.
Teskey kind of coming to life a little bit here at the end. Oh, Lucas Bird. Bird is so tough, man. I like him. It's 9-4, Bird leading Teskey in the third. Teskey was starting to get in on an attack, but Bird, almost from like a split, reached down, grabbed the leg, and just shut it down.
D'Amelio, he's kind of a sneaky 17 seed. You feel like he could maybe be a tough matchup for Real Woods.
Yeah. Did Certain end up losing?
Lucas Bird gonna get almost got a pin. Who
No Certain. Yes, he lost to Braxton Brown. It was 8-6.
Yes. Yeah.
8-6. And 10 seconds left for Bird and Teskey. 2-1 Phileas leads Belton. 8-3 Hardy over Titus. D'Amelio got a takedown over there against Coderant. Lachlan McNeil, who most people, they get the week off between conferences and NCAAs. Lachlan McNeil had to fly to Canada, wrestle in the Canadian
World Team Trials,
and then which he won, and then now he's wrestling at NCAAs.
Yeah, and it's super important that he makes the Canadian team this year too, because then next year is the Olympics, and I guess that tournament helps also seed for Olympic trials and kind of set you up to make the Olympic team. So he didn't really have a choice.
NCAA wise,
Carter Young,
how's he looking?
not great.
Man, he got really. It looked like he was pretty seriously hurt when he was in the match against Andrew Alirez at Big 12s. Alirez took a shot and Young just immediately like crumpled.
Yeah, and if you're Berglund, like this is a great matchup for you. Not having the best year as a returning All-American, like almost immediately he can kind of get some momentum. But we'll see how Carter Young looks here.
Yeah, so yeah, Spencer in the chat. This is a big match for the Gophers, absolutely. Also love that he's turning this into Gopher chat.
Yeah, this is Gopher chat.
It's great.
Carter Young, single leg.
He does this weird finish here where he sits to his hip, and then a lot of times he's able to get it to go. And if you remember, Berglund was, I think, Carter Young's first match coming out of redshirt last year.
Okay.
They used him as a true freshman, and it was like, wow, there's a takedown for Berglund. It was like nobody knew Berglund. He had been a backup in Minnesota for forever, and Carter Young just had the crazy world team trials where he beat all these NCAA champs. It was like, all right, Carter Young, we're going to see him be a big difference maker. And he lost to Berglund. Everybody's like, wait, who's this guy Berglund?
Yeah.
And then we found out later he was an All-American.
We weren't really paying attention, but Ryan Jack had a 3-2 win over Saul Irvin. Kind of had to win a close one. Cole Matthews is winning a 3-0 match with 2 minutes of riding time.
JD Raider in the chat.
JD.
What a day. This is a great day. He is chatting from inside the BOK Center.
The bowels of the BOK.
Yep. It's in the large intestine of the BOK Center.
And Parker Phileas kind of putting it on Cleveland Belton, 7-2.
Oh, Spencer Lee coming up.
All right, over under 2 minutes.
Give me the under.
Okay. Over under 1 minute.
The over.
Okay.
It's gonna be like 1:22.
Okay.
D'Amelio looking like he's gonna get it done. It's Codurant.
What do they call it? The Sterilizer?
Yes.
I got those rolling.
It stands for don't stare directly into the laser. I think, from what I understand.
Cole Matthews gets the 4-1 win. Malik Hines, Clay Carlson. Malik Hines, he's pretty dangerous.
All right, here we go. Spencer Lee on 8. Oh, Tucker Owens has that tape on his arm. That's going to be perfect for gripping.
Yeah, that's a grip tape right there.
Well, no score through the first 5 seconds. Oh, yeah, he's got that grip.
Yeah.
He's got that grip.
Oh, he went.
12-second takedown for
drag.
Spencer Lee.
Oh, he's already got the bar.
Yeah, I might have played myself by taking the over 1 minute. He might pin him in a tilt.
He's got back points.
They never get. Oh, he's pinning him. Dang it! I was so stupid.
26 seconds or 36 seconds.
36 seconds for Spencer Lee. That's 3 points on the team score. Big time. Man, he is so good. We're watching one of the greats.
Yeah. Bo Bartlett, first Penn State wrestler to take the mat.
Yeah, still waiting for RBY for his opponent to get his. I imagine if we just saw Spencer, we're probably gonna see Roman very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, and Lachlan had lost to Cole Matten earlier this year. I don't know if I said that already.
Okay.
And then as the 10 seed, the 7 seed is Cornella, who Lachlan McNeil beat earlier this year. So he's in a good spot if he wins this match. Bartlett gets the takedown early. That's about all he needs to win a match is one takedown.
Yeah.
Berglund up 2-0. Minute 45 of riding time. Kel Happel, Nat Casimir. Happel was like 8, 9 for most of the year, and then doesn't place at Big 12s, right?
Yeah.
So he dropped a little bit. He's the 14 seed, but he's dangerous. I think I actually have him All-American in. Oh, here's Real Woods. So yeah,
Okay.
RBY is going to be real soon.
Yeah, RBY is going to be on deck on one of these mats here.
One of the Miller brothers is missing both of their front teeth,
I think it's Ethan.
and it just looks crazy.
It is. Yeah, it is. It is crazy. Good for him. That's what I say. Real Woods already a 4-0 lead. He's not going to beat he's not going to beat Spencer in the race, but bonus points are going to be a very interesting part of this story this weekend. Cornella, Mackenzie Bell. I know that the rider coaches are super high on Mackenzie Bell. He hasn't been as consistent as they would have liked to see, but they believe this guy can do serious damage. Let's check in on Gopher Chat, see if anybody's commenting about Berglund. Where are the mat links? So the mats are on ESPNU. RBY, Mat 3. So he's going to be right after. We're still watching the last minute of Berglund Young.
And if you're trying to see who's coming up next and all that, that's on Track Wrestling. Brock Hardy did win.
Did Happel win? No, he is. It's second period right now, 0-0. And Casimir went neutral in the second.
Tom Crook, Frankie Telshahar.
Man, look at Mackenzie Bell. He's got like a jiu-jitsu arm bar.
Yeah, what in the world are we watching?
Sheesh. Finally, Cornella comes out. Gets the takedown. All right, Cole Helmer. Pump for Berglund. Happel in on a single. Casimir trying to get out of bounds, but if the mats weren't connected to each other, he would do that thing where he just stick your foot on the concrete, but he didn't get the choice. Oh, Happel's going to pull him a mile. Back to the middle of it. Oh, Casimir dives out. Casimir is fighting very hard to get out of bounds without trying to look like he's fighting hard to get out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Berglund moving on. Yeah, Carter Young just doesn't look good.
Happel has got the cradle lock up now. Is he just riding, or is he trying to get a takedown?
No, he's trying to get a takedown. Casimir chose neutral. Casimir is Happel finally got the 2.
Casimir was doing everything he could to stay on the edge of the mat.
Hey, we got multiple Gopher fans in this chat. Let's go Gopher fans.
Gopher chat is a thing.
Yeah. RBY's up now on mat 3, so you got Penn State wrestlers right next to each other on 3 and 4. Bartlett up 4-2, and RBY just getting going. And Spencer Lanners, he says Blockus is making a finals run. So
he looked so good at Big Tens. I thought he was going to beat Sammy Sasso in the finals, especially when it went into overtime.
Overtime, yeah.
I was like, oh, Michael Blockus is going to win here. This is incredible. But yeah, he looked really good.
They're taking a laser break on mat 3.
I love me a good laser break.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to do it.
I'm going to be Rutgers next year, trust me. I don't know what that means, but I trust you.
I trust him.
Carson.
Yeah, what else in the YouTube? Who's
Love Gopher chat.
Yeah.
Moto 1, Brian T. Thanks, Brian S.
Brian's got to stick together, you know?
Yeah. Go Lockhaven. Real Woods looking for a tech fall. He's got an eternity of riding time. He's up 12-1, and it's only the second period. What are some of the upsets at this point? I'm glad you asked. Jory Volk, who we have in our honorable mentions, which is like 25 through 33, beat number 4, Michael D'Agostino. Number 14, Killian Cardinale, beat number 11, Caleb Smith. Eddie Ventruska, number 19, beat number 12, Steve O'Poulin. Number 22, Braxton Brown, beat number 13, Noah Certain. Honorable mention, Jack Wagner, beat number 8, Brandon Kaler. Chance Rich beat Chris Cannon. Cody Fippen pinned Dylan Ragusan.
Man, that's good. It's a lot of upsets already.
A lot of upsets. More to come. Man, Cody Fippen's pin over Dylan Ragusan.
What the heck? Hey, Pat Glory, get me those pinpoints. Help me out a little bit because I lost Chris Cannon. All right, so 141. Who's your fantasy 141 pounder?
41. Let me take a look and see. Oh, my boy Lachlan.
Mine is Andrew Alirez.
That's a little. He's a little better.
I feel good about that one.
I think Lachlan was one of my later round picks.
RBY with a 2-0 lead and about a minute and a half of riding time. Minute 20 left in the first period.
Cool. Man, Bartlett looking pretty slick on his feet there. Cornella Bell.
He is slick. Oh, we got triples of the Penn State wrestlers. They're on 1, 3, and 5. Shane Van Ness up.
Triples is best. That's what they say.
That's right. Triples is safest. Yeah. Ashlyn in the chat. 4, 5, 6, 7, all before 133. It's a lot of top seeds getting beat. Oh man, Mackenzie Bell is tied 4-4 with Vince Cornella. Cornella does have 7 seconds of riding time, but Mackenzie Bell a takedown away from winning this match.
Bo Bartlett gets the win.
Real Woods up 12-1.
Cale Happel gets the 4-3 win over Matt Casimir, so good side for him after a disappointing Big 12s.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, the other thing you see about Real Woods, it hasn't hurt him yet this year, but he has not put up the points in the third period.
Yeah.
The second and third period like he has early in the first period.
Yanni's up. He's on 7. No, 6.
He's my 49. He's my fantasy 49.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. He's got Demas. Here we go.
My fantasy 49 is Pinheiro Johnson.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that could be a semi.
Mm-hmm.
There could be a table divided if that comes to fruition.
Yes. Yes.
Here's a question. Should I make the thumbnail of the upsets one of the losers? Sad thumbnail? Or one of the winners? A happy thumbnail?
I'd go with the winner.
Okay.
I'd go with the winner.
Okay. That's a good choice. This is a happy weekend. It's not a sad weekend.
No, yeah, you gotta get happy. All right, let's see what else we got here. RBY 5-1 in the second. Man, he is not only, when you think about fast wrestlers and quickness, a lot of times you think about wrestlers from space and what they can do there, but one of the things I love about watching Roman is like if he's in a single or a double and there's just the direction changes within the finish of a move so fast.
Yeah, and the way that he...
Whoa. Ethan Miller is up 4-0 on Shane Van Ness. And the ref is holding four near fall.
What?
He's about to be up 8-0. Holy cow.
Wow. That's what we mean. We get talking about one thing, and we miss Ethan Miller.
Thank goodness for the laser breaks they're taking.
I know.
On Matt, too.
Where would we lost without the laser breaks? Tom Crook, Frankie Telshahar, overtime. Telshahar looking to finish, and if he doesn't finish this, I would be pretty shocked. And he does. Telshahar takes out Tom Crook. Tampa Tom goes down.
Yeah.
Shane Van, and look at Miller looking for another. Oh, he was looking for a tilt.
Now he's just got a hold out of this leg. They're going to call him. They should be counting for the drop down rule, but time expires. So, holy cow. 8-0 first period for Ethan Miller. He doesn't care if he doesn't care he doesn't have those two front teeth.
Yeah, they're. Man. This tournament's crazy.
Yeah, it is. All right, so what was Ragusin ranked? Spencer wants to know.
Ragusin was ranked num 12.
Num 12.
Cody Fippen was honorable mention, so that means he was outside the top 24.
Yeah.
And we don't rank the top or after 24. Number 1, it's really hard to distinguish those guys, 25 through 33, and then number 2, they don't score any points at the NCAA tournament, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because anybody ranked 25 through 33 would mean that they're projected to go 0-2 at the NCAA tournament.
Yep.
Yanni Demas 2-1 in the first. Yanni in the lead.
It is very weird. Somebody mentioned in the chat, it's very weird that is a first round match.
Yanni Demas?
Yeah.
It was like, what, quarterfinal 3 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah, so strange. It might have been more than that ago. Because
4 years ago.
Yeah, because
2019.
Yeah, Yanni.
They were both at 41 at that point. Yeah.
Abbas looking for a fall. He's might have it. Man, there it is. Jaden Abbas looks good.
And that's one of the things we were talking about on the way in. Man, Burgos looks hurt. Is Jaden Abbas? He didn't have a great Southern Scuffle. Didn't have a great last year either. So I feel like he's kind of been slept on. But he had a good close to his season. I think he lost a close match to Kyle Parco.
Yeah.
At Pac-12. Yeah, he lost 2-1 to Parco. He was, what, the 4 seed?
Yeah.
So he 2-1 lost to the 4 seed. Since the Southern Scuffle, he's only lost to Parco.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's
majored Kellen March, beat Doug Zapp, beat Victor Voinovich, beat Dom Demas. So Abbas is like a real All-American threat. And I know he was an All-American before, but
it's weird how you get that. You know, you have a couple bad matches and then you get a different sort of reputation around you. But you're right. He's been good.
So Yanni putting some riding time on Demas.
Paniro Johnson on the mat now.
He said he's never going to lose again, right?
That's what he said.
Okay. So now 8-1 Miller going into the third. And at this point, he's like, all right, just hold on.
Yeah, why not? I mean, gosh, he's up so big. Max Murin, takedown, and then an escape. So he's up 2-1 right now.
What's a bigger upset? Fippen over Ragusin or Miller over Van Ness?
Fippen over Ragusin, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know.
Or Wagner over Kaler? I feel like at 125, nothing is like that surprising.
Yeah. I mean, Ragusin is super good.
Austin Gomez has not wrestled yet.
Nope.
Which, that's a great point in the chat. Daniel Sanchez. It'll be really interesting to see how Gomez looks.
Can't wait. Yeah, that's one of the big questions. Because if he's good, he is a real factor.
If he's good, he's good. Real Woods got a major, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Thoughts on Franek?
I love Franek.
You got to see him at Big 12s.
I think Franek is he is really good at winning. He's really good at winning close matches, and he's not like
Will Lewan.
He's not Will Lewan. A lot of times he'll win a 3-2 match, but he got to take down in the first or something. You know, he's like, yeah, he's tough. I think really highly of him. I think he's going to have a good tournament. He has lost 4 matches in the NCAA championships in his career. You know who they were against?
Mm-mm.
2 of them were against Ja'Cory Teamer.
Deacon.
Carr. That's it.
Round of 12 twice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
So he's very, very good. I think I think he's really good. Man, Alirez, I also missed him. I didn't even see he came up, but he got a fall over Joey Zargo in the first period. I didn't even see that. We
were probably Van Nessen.
Probably looking at Van Ness.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Van Ness and Miller taking a little break over there.
And hats off to what's his name? Maryland head coach. What's Maryland's head coach's name?
Man, now you got me blanking. I can see his face in my head.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. I talked to him 2 weeks ago about seeds. Anyways.
You didn't even bother to get his name?
Clemson?
Yeah, Alex Clemson.
Alex Clemson. I kept thinking Alex Thompson. I know that's not his name.
No, it's not Alex Thompson.
Alex Clemson.
Yeah.
But Maryland, I mean, they got their first Big Ten win this year in like 15 years, or not 15 years, 6 years. And Jackson Smith, he's an All-American contender. Ethan Miller's having a great postseason. Braxton Brown, he's an All-American contender. And Maryland they have turned around.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, look, Braxton Brown and Ethan Miller both underdogs in these matches, and Brown with the dub and Miller well on his way.
Yeah, wow.
Here's Gomez.
And we were talking about this. Johnny Lovett's a tough matchup for Austin Gomez.
Yeah.
Oh! Never mind.
Austin Gomez just launched him. Did he get any near fall there? I think he got
near fall.
Oh my gosh.
No near fall, but that was lightning quick, like hip toss, lat drop.
Austin Gomez is such a gamer, man.
Wow.
Jeez.
Scared money don't make money, right?
No, it doesn't. It just doesn't. Gosh, what's happening in that one? Yeah, I don't know. What are they doing? Yeah,
I believe they're challenging a takedown for Van Ness.
Okay. Down a Buck asks, Alirez wrestle yet? Yes, he did. He wrestled quickly, pin in the first. I missed it. I was watching something else. Caleb Henson got the win over there just now. But yeah, Andrew Alirez with a pin.
Yanni gets the 6-1 win over Demas. Didn't really watch that much, but every time I looked over, Yanni was just in control.
Yep.
Pinheiro down 1-0. Is that what I see?
Yep. Gave up the escape in the second. Riding time was 43 seconds. So he's going to need to get out here.
Jared Verclearen, Brock Mahler.
Gomez, oh my gosh. He just rolled through on the edge, and I don't know if it's coincidence or if he's on purpose, like going to the edge for some of these higher risk moves, but he almost rolled through and put Lovett on his back again out of bounds. Little mixer. Lamer Zap. The scoreboard's not up. I believe it's 2-1 for Zap. Max Murin score.
3-2.
There he
with
is.
a minute 30 of riding time. Caleb Tice is tough. He's been around the 20th in the rankings all year. But Murin is a different level of tough, I think.
Yeah, he is. Murin dragging that toe, trying to finish inbounds. Did he get it? I think he got 2. He did.
Man, Ethan Miller just he's just holding on.
11-7 minute to go. It's going to be 12-7 now.
So he still needs 4 takedowns?
Mm-hmm. Stall call though. 45 to go for Van Ness.
Even if he gets
Van Ness put him on his back. Oh my gosh, Van Ness is going to pin him. Van Ness is going to pin him right now.
Wow.
Miller's got pinned.
Oh, wow.
Shane Van Ness, my gosh. That was crazy.
And it was one of those things where Miller was he was just trying to hold on. He locked up a front headlock.
Yeah.
And just kind of dumped him to his back.
Man, that's a hard lesson to learn at this tournament. Shane Van Ness with a pin. That was crazy. All right, meanwhile, 4-2, Gomez leads after the first. Max Murin gets the win, 6-3. Got a riding time point at the end. So Max Murin moving on. He'll have Jaden Abbas the next round. Dennis Funk, 56. He's pumped. Van Ness, he's got like 12 S's on Ness. And he deserves it. He deserves all 12 of those S's after that. That was tough. Parco's up 4-1 over Dylan Martinez. Wow. Man, that was crazy. Whew. It's hard to catch your breath in a tournament like this. So much good stuff to watch. If you guys are following along, we have some good interviews already hitting the site. Cody Fippen, got an interview with him.
Okay.
Penn Dylan Ragusin. I'm going to drop that in the results article in case you guys want to take a look. Also, Killian Cardinale, after knocking off the 5-seed Caleb Smith.
Oh,
we
nice.
got him in there. Yaya Thomas on the mat, gets a takedown right away and gives up an escape. It's 2-1. Oh my gosh. Gomez just put Lovett on his back again for a takedown. No near fall, but did get the second takedown. Now Lovett, Lovett gets a reversal. So it's 8-6 in the second. Gomez is so tough, man.
Lovett taking his time getting back to the center, too.
Gomez looks like he could wrestle for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I would watch the whole hour.
Graham Brooks beat Kellen March.
Okay.
That feels like an upset.
Gosh, what was Ragusin's seed? I'm going to look it up.
He was like the 12.
Okay.
11 maybe?
Right around where he was ranked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 11 seed, yep.
He was the 12, and then McGonigal came out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Graham Brooks ranked 18th. Kellen March ranked 19th in our rankings.
Okay.
They were like the 20th and 13th seeds. So not an upset.
Yeah. Parco looking good. Okay, it's 2-2 Zaff and Lamer. 4-2 Mahler leads for Clearin. 1-1 overtime Paniro Johnson. I'm going to try to lock in on that.
Oh, is he bleeding?
Dude, Gomez just keeps going feet to back but not getting near fall against Johnny Lovett. That's at least his third takedown. Where
It'd be over in freestyle. Right?
It would be over, yes. When did Gomez get the expanded ink on his arm? I don't think he had that at the All-Star Classic.
I think in between Big Ten and NCAAs.
No kidding.
No, I'm just joking.
I don't think he had that at the All-Star Classic, right? So I don't know, maybe he did. I don't know. I need to do a better job of keeping track of people's tattoo schedules.
Ink track?
Yeah, ink tracker.
Yeah, we don't have an ink tracker. Oh, Pinheiro!
Oh my gosh, Hagen's so close to a takedown here. Oh my gosh.
Wow. He wanted that takedown. They threw the brick. I don't think he got it.
I don't think so either. But if you're Ohio, you're not going to not.
No.
This is your chance to throw that brick.
It was really close. It was like reattack, go behind. He got behind, and Pinheiro was coming up to his feet. Lovett gets a takedown. So 13-9 now.
Sasso up 2-0 over Tony White. 2 seeds. So we're getting towards the end of the 49 matches. All right, what's going on in the old chat?
Lamer up 4-3 over Zapp.
Hey, Ben, says, thanks for doing this show. Wait, we're happy to do it.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Love the gratitude.
Oh, okay. Down a buck. He's not only excited for being a Shane Van Ness fan and a PSU homer, but he's on his fantasy team. That's 2 extra points for you.
Oh
my gosh.
Sorry for the noises. Love and Gomez are just so awesome.
We were wondering if Gomez was going to be back to normal. Well, he's got 16 points currently.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely doesn't look all the way healthy, but he's a serious threat in this bracket.
Yeah, and if you're, let's see, Gomez is the 14 seed now. He was 15. So Chance Lamer, Doug Zapp feels like he's going to be the favorite there.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'll catch. Or no, he's got Kyle Parco next.
Yikes. Dang, that is nuts.
Yeah, Gomez with Kyle Parco next. Gomez finishes a takedown as time expires, 18-10. He gets the major.
Just putting up bonus points. No big deal. Man.
Your classic 18-10 major.
Gomez and Parco have not wrestled in their careers.
Ever.
Not according to WrestleStat.
So Hagen did not get the takedown, and now Pinheiro
runs out of time.
So they're going to go into tiebreakers.
This, you would imagine, favors Pinheiro. I think he had like 43 seconds of riding time in the first. Or when he, I guess, in the second.
For clearing went big, and he threw himself to his back.
So Mahler going to get 2 takedown and near fall at the end.
Chance Lamer beats Doug Zapp.
Wow.
That's an upset.
Yeah, Michigan needed an upset after losing that match at 33 with Ragusin.
Number 20 over number 15. So not that huge of an upset.
Let's see. What else we got going on? Okay. 149. My fantasy 149 pounder is going to ride out his 30 seconds. That's Pinheiro Johnson, in case everybody doesn't know who my fantasy 149 pounder is.
My fantasy 149 pounder?
Yanni D.
Yanni D, baby.
Here comes Luan. Welcome to OT, says Spencer.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, Luan was scoring a lot more this year than he has in other years, and he was losing. So
he said, "No, I'm not doing this.
Go back to what works."
Oh, he says, "I know who I am."
Yeah.
It's overtime time.
All right, Pinheiro out. Now Hagen going to look for the takedown, but it looks like stall warning against Pinheiro. And is that the first one? No, that's the second one. So it's now 2-2. Oh, because his shoe came untied. Pinheiro just got hit for his second stall call because his shoe came untied. My goodness.
That's.
Oh, wow. Down a buck also has Alirez on his team. Let's rack him up. I'm racking him up right there with you.
Rack him up.
I got Alirez on my team. Okay. Artelona, JQs are up. That's an interesting 16-17 match. Yaya about to major Higley. Sasso up 5-0 White, and that's going to do it. Pinheiro is going to hold on. He'll get that point for the riding advantage in the ride-out period in overtime. Pinheiro Johnson, narrowly advances. Yeah, not the best looking match there for Pinheiro. He's going to have Shane Van Ness next round.
Gosh.
That's an interesting match, especially if Pinheiro not clicking on all cylinders, although I think the further he gets away from the scale, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Where I don't know if that's necessarily the case for Van Ness. All right, JQ's with the opening takedown against Artelona, and now Artelona out, so it's 2-1.
Yeah, Thomas looks good after, you got to imagine it was a concussion 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yep. Gonna get a major. And Colin Real Buto beats Nate Moore. Sorry, Mitch Moore, not Nate Moore. Mitch Moore.
So Luan got a takedown in the first, so maybe not overtime.
Yeah. Paddy Gallagher, Josh Humphreys. You got to figure Humphreys here, but man, Gallagher, I would keep watching this match. You know, if there's an upset gonna happen at this weight, it could be here. Laser break up there on mat 1 before the top seed Austin O'Connor gets underway. He's wrestling Vinny Zerban. Zerban's already beat the 2 seed in this bracket.
Why not beat the 1?
Why not beat the 1? Vinny Zerban is tough. He's tricky. Oh man. Takedown for Patty. Oh no, this is the second. I thought this was still the first period. No takedown. Just a quick escape.
But he's in on a leg.
Yeah, he is in on a leg. Humphreys is really, really scrambly. Very tough.
And mean on top.
Oof. Yeah.
Voinovich Blockus. Go for talk.
Blockus making a run to the finals was a prediction that we heard.
Is it go for chat or go for talk? What are we calling this?
I think it's go for chat.
Go for chat. Okay.
Matt 8, interesting. Yeah, Spencer, I am with you there. Paddy Gallagher, Josh Humphreys. It's kind of got my attention. Sasso up 9-2. He's going to get riding time as well. So looking for a major. And, man, he is doing some highly painful things to Tony White's legs.
Blockus with the takedown in the first.
If you're Gallagher, getting a takedown here is huge. I mean, it just would allow you to avoid having to go underneath of one of the best top wrestlers in all of college wrestling, Josh Humphreys. Spencer's confirming it's go for chat.
Go for chat. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Sasso with a major. Man, my 49-pounder barely moved on, but he did. Let's see. Who do I have 57? Jared Franick. How do I feel about Jared Franick? Very good. He's on my fantasy team. O'Connor gets his first takedown a minute into the second period. He's up 2-0. Uh-oh. Neutral danger takedown coming for Humphrey. Oh, no takedown. Time expired. There was no takedown at all there. It was nearly neutral danger, and I think Humphreys kind of wants the Lehigh corner to challenge. It was almost a neutral danger takedown for Humphreys. Then Gallagher rolled through, so Gallagher's going to go neutral. Gallagher in on a single leg. Humphreys going whizzer. Franick already with the takedown on Corbin Munson. Gallagher in really deep. Humphreys scrambling, trying to avoid giving up 2. Really tough thing for Gallagher. Not being able to go underneath is, you're probably going to need 2 takedowns in this match. Unless you get one right at the buzzer.
Will Lewan looking for a takedown in the third. Up 3-2.
It's 2-2 Voinovich Blockus, and Voinovich is in deep. Blockus, though, he's got this thing pretty well stalemated. Jeez, Gallagher and Humphreys, a couple of tanks. Humphreys looking for a go behind. Oh, Gallagher rolls through. We're scrambling over here on mat 8. It's Screenshot time.
My volume turned down. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, Humphreys, is he going to get this?
He
Yeah, he's got the leg in.
It's the leg in.
This is tough. All right, so Josh Humphreys, I mean, I don't want to say a match is over. 23 seconds left, but once Humphreys gets on top, that's tough. That's a tough sign. JQ's up 5-3 on Artelona. Artelona, though, in deep on a shot. Zerbin trails now 5-1 to Austin O'Connor. A couple of Illinois guys there, O'Connor and Zerbin. Dre Lamb 44 says it's Hawk Chat.
Hawk Chat.
Well, the Hawks need to start chatting then because the Gophers, they've been
Gopher Chat's been live.
Gopher Chat's been happening.
Yeah.
You got to get those Hawks to chat.
And what do we got going on? Willowan holds on 3-2.
Yep. I always say you need two things for Hawk Chat. You need Hawks, and you need them to chat.
You need them to chat.
So.
Blockus gets the escape, up 3-2.
Franek up 4-0 in the first. Who's your 57-pounder?
Oh. The one, the only. Bryce Andonian.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm so excited.
I picked him to go to the finals.
I did too.
I picked him to lose to Austin O'Connor in the finals.
I did too.
I don't know.
Having him, I mean, he's a joy to watch always, but now having him on my fantasy team, it's like, it's going to be extra fun.
Yeah. Yep.
Jake Hughes beats Artelona.
Man, Spencer says no Hawk Chat allowed. I say it's allowed.
Yeah.
It's allowed. Just start chatting. Oh, Sean McDaddy, go Hawks. So it's
okay.
Hawk Chat's starting to happen.
Hawk Chat.
It's starting to happen.
Let me check YouTube. We got any special chats in the YouTube?
I wonder. Franek with another takedown. He's up 6-0 in the second. He got a takedown near fall in the second. He got a takedown 7 seconds into the first period and then just rode the rest of the time.
What is a laser break? Someone wants to know.
Laser break? That's
laser
when the
break.
wrestlers don't wrestle and then they drive a laser mobile over the surface of the mat.
Yeah.
They laser it.
Yep.
They just laser tag all the germs.
Yep.
Oh, Voinovich just got block his hit for stalling. Voinovich trails by a point. He's got 27 seconds left, and he may try to pick up the pace and get another stall call here. We got Model and Seabricht on the mat, too. So, Hawk Chat fans, you got a Hawk 57-pounder wrestling.
Voinovich fires off another attack. Only 10 seconds to go.
He's got to try to take him out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Blockus
doing a good job, just staying engaged enough, and he's going to hold on to win 3-2 over Voinovich.
Yep. Man, Andonian. That's a fun fantasy wrestler. And real life wrestler.
Who is your favorite, most fun guy on your fantasy team?
My favorite guy on my fantasy team, Andrew Liras.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. Good choice. It took me a while to find a winning upset picture because a lot of the guys that have upsets,
You're not used to.
we don't have pictures of them.
You're not used to looking for pictures of those
So
guys.
I got a Ventresca.
Oh, yeah.
Pick.
Yeah, for sure. And my guess is he was wrestling Cooper Flynn in the match that you got it from.
Good guess. It was actually from the Malik Heinzelman match.
Ed Scott gets the win over Kreiser. I think half of Ventresca's matches this year were against Cooper Flynn.
At least in the first month of the season.
Yeah, it was
definitely were.
All right, Seabrook with the opening takedown on Model. It's a little fodder for the Hawk chat.
We talked about the All Access behind the scenes, NC State, Iowa State. NC State had a crazy start to their tournament. Their flight got canceled, and the only flight available was 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
So the whole team had to wake up.
Dang.
They had to get the whole team up at like 2:30 in the morning.
They're not expecting it.
And they're not expecting it.
Man.
They think they can get up at whatever, 5 or 6. And so they were all kind of giving Ed Scott a hard time because he's not a morning person.
Yeah.
Which
2:30 is not actually.
2:30
It's
is
not.
not.
It's not a morning person. It's a middle of the night person.
Middle of the night, which I can actually have a story to back up the Ed Scott not a morning person. I was on a plane next to him early morning going to Junior World Team Trials 2021, and sitting next to him, he falls asleep head down like this, and he wakes up with he goes ah! Like that, and he almost elbows in stand up style, and I go, "You all right?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm just tired." And I was like, "All right." And he went back to sleep.
That's good. That's great, man. Hey, we got also Penn State chat. We got Wolverine chat.
Okay.
But some more Gopher chat. Spencer said he was never worried about Blockus. He was not worried
Because he's going to the finals.
He's running to the finals, and so yeah, no problem. Down a buck. His favorite fantasy wrestler is O'Toole. So wait, how does this guy have Alirez, O'Toole, and who else did he say? Somebody else really good on his.
Frantic gets the major.
That's good for me. That's good for me and my fantasy team.
It's gonna work out good for you.
This is gonna work out good for me.
Kobe Seabrick, Garrett Model.
Cardenas over here up 2-0. He's looking for a turn. Can't quite get it. Daniel Cardenas, just a true freshman from Colorado.
What part of Colorado is he from?
Denver area. He went to he was Ponderosa High School. It's like one of the big.
Okay.
It's either no, he's Pomona. I always get confused who went to Ponderosa and who went to Pomona. I'm gonna tell you though.
Colorado chat.
Colorado chat.
How did Van Ness get the pin? Well, let me tell you, he went down 8-0 in the first period. There was, I don't know, maybe a 6-minute challenge where they were just walking around the mat at the end of the third. Miller was trying for his dear life to hold on. He was up 12-7 with 40 seconds to go, just holding on to a front headlock, probably way too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Van Ness, little dump, right to his back, pin with 35 seconds to go.
Yeah. It was Pomona High School that
Pomona High School.
Went to. Yep.
Saldate Holschlag.
There's Andonian.
Oh, baby.
Wait. What's up with his haircut? Did he have the haircut at ACC's?
He had his haircut.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Big 12, so I wasn't watching him.
Sits the corner. There's two. Is he going to cradle?
Yeah, why not? He might try a leg cradle.
Leg cradle, yeah.
He might try a leg cradle.
Yeah, he's going to be just a roller coaster.
He's got that Austin Gomez mentality. In fact, those two guys wrestled twice last year. If you guys don't remember, I mean, gosh, go back and do yourself a favor because they wrestled on the front side and for third, or was it Conti semi? But either way, two of the best matches of the whole tournament.
Yeah. Peyton Robb up 9-0.
Uh-oh, might be Badger chat time because Garrett Model up 7-5 at the end of the second period on Kobe Seabrick.
The upsets article is live on the site for those who want to get caught up.
I'm linking that in my results article then. Why not?
Man, to 125, we were just blessed with so many upsets right off the bat.
Yes.
5-0 for Coach Pop so far.
Man.
What about Iowa State? How's Iowa State doing?
Let's see. How did Reading do?
Andonian, what are we doing here?
Gave up 2.
He gave up 2.
Minor setback for a major comeback.
Yeah, he's going to turn this test into a testimony. He's about to turn this mess into a message.
He's losing 4-2.
You can't do that to the wrist.
I think you can.
It's like a one wrist Kimura. Oh yeah, just roll through on that.
Andonian's might pin him from here. Oh man, he's definitely pulling that wrist way uncomfortable.
Patrick Kennedy in all caps in the YouTube chat.
Okay. It's Patrick Kennedy chat. Maybe it's Patrick Kennedy in the chat while he's warming up.
ACC 15-2 so far?
Sheesh.
Wow.
Cardenas looks really good right now. Wait, he just had a bunch of points and they took him away. Okay, now they're back. He's up 9-0?
What is Andonian doing? He did the classic heavyweight. You're getting halved over, and so just roll all the way through.
Man. Yeah, that's good. You know what? It works. Works for the heavyweights. Works for 57-pounders.
He has some really funky hips. I think it was the Ed Scott semi match in the ACCs. He was getting like tilted, and he just went with it, and then flipped his hips right as he was going over. It was like something I've never seen before.
Man.
Model W. Oh, I like this little feature. So Model got the win, but look at this challenge, coach's challenge. Green should score near fall, so they're showing
why they're challenging. Yeah, that's good.
Levi Haynes on the mat.
Here we go, 2 seed, true freshman.
Oh yeah, baby! Look at Andonian. He's got that bottom leg. Turk in. He lost it. Never mind.
Jacob Wright, Dylan Gilcher. No, Derek Gilcher.
Derek Gilcher, yeah.
Dylan,
older brother.
Dylan Gilcher is going to be a Wolverine next year. Derek Gilcher is the older brother.
House divided.
Yeah. Jacob Wright, for all you Wyoming fans out there, Cowboy Chat. Dom Barlow, go Cyclones. Why not? Levi Haynes with a 2-0 lead early. All right, so we saw some real crazy results at 25 and 33, at least according to seed, and
rank.
And then since then, 41 and 49, not as crazy. Although Pinheiro almost lost, Van Ness almost lost. Now they're going to wrestle in the second round.
I believe the only upset at 49 was Chance Lamer over Doug Zapp.
Okay.
According to our FloWrestling.org rankings.
All right, let's see. David Carr is up. Wrestling Josh Kim. Cardenas now 11-0. And story out of Stanford is that they didn't want to use him this year. He's a true freshman. They could easily redshirt him.
Derrickott, right?
Derrickott's tough. And he wanted to go. He was winning in the room. He wanted to go. And now 12-0 in his first match in NCAAs. He's trying to prove a point to the country.
And he was kind of a surprise 6 seed because he's lost to Jake Hughes, who was the 16, and beat G Feller, who was the 10. Those were his only really relevant results. But only had 1 loss. Gets the 6 seed. And Peyton Keller 6-6 with Bryce Andonian. Andonian does have a minute 30 of riding time. Keller's got a cradle locked up.
Gosh, what in the world?
And if I know Bryce Andonian, he's thinking, you know what? I might just let him take me over here in the cradle.
And post.
And post, and I'm going to pin him.
Yeah.
I believe Andonian's been called for stalling already once.
Gosh, the cradle with the leg in.
The thing is,
Frayer wants stalemate.
It's hard to take a cradle over and you keep the leg in.
Yeah.
This is like a classic ride position.
Mm-hmm. All right, Carr with the takedown in the first. He's up 2-0 on Kim. Shane Griffiths on the mat too. We got NCAA champions side by side.
So they called stalemate with 40 seconds to go in the Keller Andonian, and it's 6-6 if you're not watching.
Gosh, what a wild ride, Bryce Andonian.
I said it was going to make it more fun having him on my fantasy team. I don't know. This is not fun.
Quad pod for Andonian. Can he get out? And Keller goes body lock. Andonian rolls. Oh my gosh. He's out.
And he casually just jogs back to the center.
Wow.
So I don't believe. Oh, and now he's got a double. I was going to say, I don't think riding time's a factor. Andonian has a double.
System to the hip is pretty close. But, man, if I'm Andonian, just hang out.
Yeah. Andonian's never been one to play it safe, but he's going to here and hang on for a 7-6 win.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Dan Marino's in the chat, somebody said. Hey, Dan. Welcome. Very glad to hear you're here.
Gallagher did not win. Nate Stakely.
Yeah. We're also getting some support for Badger Chat again.
Badger Chat.
Which is good.
Matt Olguin. Bubba Wilson. Olguin looks hurt. Man, Oregon State. They've had a tough start so far.
Yeah. Gosh, man, they were the story of the tournament for all the right reasons. And, Badger Chat, reason Badger Chat's going on is because Model beat Seabrick.
Yeah.
So, good win there. All right, let's see.
Hey, way too early team race. Go for chat. Minnesota, num 1.
Num 1.
NC State, also num 1. Iowa, Northern Iowa, Ohio State, Penn State.
By the way, I just noticed Quincy Monday is wrestling 30 seconds into the match. He's already got a takedown. It's 2-1. By the way, also, Quincy Monday, he's on my fantasy team.
There you go. 65, I have Carson Hartzler.
Okay. He's going to have an interesting path, especially second round. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had a choice between Caliendo and Hartzler.
Man, that is tough. Caliendo's got a nice head of hair on him, and as does Andrew Sparks, who's currently wrestling Quincy Monday. But
Levi Haynes up 7-3 in the third over Ashton Eiler. David Carr 5-0 over Josh Kim in the second. I think they're looking at concussion protocol with Olguin. It says injury time.
Okay. Somebody in the chat wants to know where to watch the matches. ESPNU.
Or ESPN Plus.
Or ESPN Plus.
Pappas G-Feller overtime. Winner of this gets Andonian.
Somebody asked, have we noticed how Penn State guys get an early takedown in a lot of matches? Yeah, they do. They do tend to do that. They also like to get takedowns throughout the match. Yeah. They're very, very good. Carr is up 7-1. Griffith's just a 1-0 lead over Roderick
Pappas
Mosley.
going to get the takedown? That's got to be neutral.
It's close. Should have been at least calling a swipe. Man.
Pappas looked like that takedown was coming.
It looks like he's trying to block off that leg pass with his other foot.
Mm-hmm.
He's close. Oh! Pappas is so close.
He's going to get it.
44 seconds to work. Yeah, he's going to get it.
Oh,
maybe not. Oh, he's looking for a cradle now.
G-Feller's held that leg underneath the whole time. This is a weird position.
Yeah, if he sells out too hard, if Pappas sells out too hard, G might catch him.
Yeah. And he's...
G's looking to pin him.
He's got no leverage with that bottom leg locked up.
Yeah. Oh, G's trying to hook that leg now.
Man, this scramble's wild. 10 seconds.
Oh, G slipped the arm.
And now
Pappas on the leg.
They're going to go tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Man,
Holy
it looked
cow.
like G-Feller was dead to rights and was able to hold on to this bottom leg the whole time. If you're Pappas's corner, there could have been a challenge there. Because there was a moment before G rolled through that looked like he may have had a takedown, but it might be too late.
Yeah.
The challenge now.
All right, Coleman in the chat. He said he went to the Nationals by himself years ago, happened to sit in the Minnesota section, and people were great.
Okay.
I had a similar experience. I was with my brother in 2010, and it was in Omaha. So it was when Iowa was really, really good. So it was like, no, was it 2010 or 2011? I think it was, I can't remember. But either way, it was Minnesota people. But it was like Iowa was so good at the time. And so it was people were either there cheering for Iowa or just cheering against Iowa. And Minnesota had some good guys, and it was fun. I agree. The Gopher fans, good folks. Oh wow.
So Olgin's wrestling.
So Pappas got the escape in his ride-out period, and then G got a takedown. So 6-5, and now...
So if you're G, you just go neutral.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Although if you get ridden out, it doesn't matter either.
That's true.
So Pappas going to let him up, and maybe G was anticipating that.
So Pappas needs a quick takedown and ride out
Yep.
in order to eliminate this riding time. We got Peyton Hall, Dan Braunagel, Holden Heller, Alex Facundo. Heller's tough.
Quincy Monday, another takedown. He's up 9-2, as is David Carr. He's up 9-2. Mitch wants to know how to watch the matches. ESPNU or ESPN Plus?
Yeah, I wish we could just pin that comment somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how you watch matches. Braunagel beat Peyton Hall earlier this year. But Peyton Hall, returning All-American in a really deep 165-pound field. I did this article about all the past NCAA champions and All-Americans currently wrestling in this field, and 165. I mean, it's really interesting to go through all the weights, look at how deep they all are, but 165 is the deepest. 3 past NCAA champions, 9 All-Americans in the field.
And 4 finalists.
Mm-hmm. Every other weight has at least 1 NCAA champion except heavyweight and 141.
Okay. Braunagel got the early takedown against Peyton Hall. West Virginia coaches are challenging that, and Hall is going to pop out, and looks like he's going to maybe not get it. I thought he was going to get a reverse, but nope, just an escape. So 2-1.
G-Feller holds on for the win, so it'll be G-Feller Andonian next round.
Sheesh. Crazy.
Julian Ramirez, Caleb Fish.
Olgin trailing 1-0 to Wilson.
Bubba Wilson had the win over Alex Facundo at Big Tens. Facundo 1-0. He's trailing in the second. Holden Heller looking for a takedown here. Man, Heller looks like he's going to get this takedown. And he does.
Yeah.
So Heller takes a 3-0 lead over Facundo. Facundo gets the escape.
You hear really good things about Heller. Both Hellers.
Oh, now Facundo gets in on a single. Heller looking to dive through. He does, man. So 1-1 now, Olguin Wilson.
(9-4) for Quincy Monday.
Julian Ramirez gets a takedown and goes right into a tilt. Doesn't get swipes. Was real close though.
Olguin.
Got laser break.
Yeah, it's laser time, mat 5. Kennedy's going to be coming up after that, so Hawk Chat, be ready.
Let's get fired up.
Dan Moore, pump for Hamity. You should be.
Mm-hmm.
He's very fun to watch.
Hamity, he just won, right? Did he get a pin?
He must have.
I saw him on the mat, and now he's not there. So 3-2 now. Heller over Facundo. Minute 40 to go in the third period. And Bubba Wilson, Matt Olguin in overtime now. Wilson in on a single. Bubba Wilson looks like he's going to finish this.
Yeah, I think he is. He's close to neutral danger. Really close. Oh, just one swipe. He's going to get this. Oh, no, he's not.
Wow.
Nothing yet. Wow.
Olguin. Now Wilson looking to lock up a cradle.
Olguin's just trying to hold on to that foot.
Yeah.
But so much time left.
I thought for sure Wilson was going to finish when he had him like in that neutral danger position.
It was really close.
Man.
They're still scrambling here.
Oh, wow. Olguin comes out of the single leg.
Wilson's got Olguin's leg bent and his foot trapped. And trying to... he's been so good at... Oh, wow.
Wilson
He kicked
finishes.
out. Got the finish.
Wow.
Bubba Wilson, 25 seed over the 8. He's pumped.
And if you're Shane Griffith, you're like, hey, thanks.
Thank you.
Bubba.
Thank you. Yeah, because Olguin's beat Griffith twice. I picked Olguin to beat Griffith again. So, not good for my bracket.
Man.
Heller beats Facundo. 5-3.
Wow. First Penn State guy to go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprising. It'll be interesting to look at Facundo's path back.
It's going to be a long one.
Feels like we're flying through 65. Yeah. Oh, Tanner Cook's up, baby.
Tanner Cook watch.
He just does. Well, he doesn't do a ton of crazy things. He does like one or two. But he's got lat drops and then, of course, the Gator Bacon.
Gator Bacon. He's got like a series off of the... oh, yeah, there it is. Gator Bacon. He'll give you his leg. He wants you to take his right
Yeah,
leg.
you can have that. That's fine. He doesn't need it.
Wow. Donnell Washington up 12-1 over Sam Wolf.
Yeah. Wolf has been dealing with injuries. Patrick Kennedy is up 4-1 over Will Formato. Wow, Wolf monster mat return. Ashlyn in the chat said Penn State drops one early every year. He should have known it was going to be Facundo.
It was almost Shane Van Ness.
Yeah. Is Kennedy wrestling yet? Vaughn. Yep, he's up right now. After a long laser break, he's in the second period. He's up 4-1 and just got set on bottom. He's just about out. Washington may get a tech here. And you know what that means. If Washington gets the tech. Probably a rematch with Carter Strachey. Yeah. Is Strachey going to have enough time to tweet between sessions?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
He doesn't get a whole day. It's tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Ashlyn's a Penn State fan. What does he think? Is Strachey going to call Washington out on Twitter between sessions?
Yeah, I hope so.
I do
Bronigal kind of in control here over Peyton Hall.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little... I mean, I know Bronigal beat him earlier this year, but I'm kind of surprised it's 6-3.
And Harchla Brady 0-0 after the first.
A little familiarity there. A couple high school teammates.
Mm-hmm. And this is my starter here.
Washington moves on.
Wow, Wisconsin takes the lead.
Badger
Chat. Let's go.
Keith Gothard just finished delivering the mail, so he's going home to lock in.
Thank you for your service, Keith.
Yep. Rain, sleet, all that. All right, so it's 6-4. So even though Peyton Hall been getting sort of handled in this match, he can still tie it up with a takedown in the third. (4-1). Kennedy leads. I thought he was going to be out early. Oh, and now he gets a reversal about a minute into the second period. So now Kennedy leads 6-1. Ashlyn says he's not going to do it. He's not going to tweet between rounds.
No?
Because he says Kale wouldn't like it.
But
I don't think he probably liked it when he did it the last time. So, I don't know. Man, what a great session of wrestling. Bronigal with another takedown and now looking to put Peyton Hall on his back. Peyton Hall was my flex pick for my fantasy team.
And you feel like, I mean, I don't know what it is about this matchup, but you feel like Peyton Hall is better than Bronigal.
Yeah,
but
just
Bronigal
not against Bronigal.
Him, yeah. Man, 10-5 now.
Yeah. No score for Caliendo and Casella. Almost the end of the first period. Now Bronigal's got Peyton Hall on his back.
What in the world? He's going to major him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Foca up 4-0 on Kyle Valencia. What are they reviewing for Fish and Ramirez? Right now, Caleb Fish is leading Julian Ramirez 4-3. Official review, green takedown. Okay. 6-2, Kennedy leads Formato. And Brady riding Karchla in the third.
Wow.
1-0 Brady leads. If Karchla gets up, it's going to be tied, obviously.
Brady putting in legs.
Yeah. The bottom is definitely Karchla's, weakness if he has one.
Man, he is flattened out here, too.
Riding time at just 15 seconds for Brady. Oh, now looking for a turn. And that just bought him the opportunity to stay on top for a lot longer. But now Karchla kind of come out, gets a reversal.
Reversal, yeah. So now, minute to go. Riding time not going to be a factor, so Harshly going to have to ride out to win. Brady going to need an escape to force overtime.
Oh my gosh. Fish is trying to put Ramirez on his back.
And he's
going to do it. Oh my gosh.
Oh my. He's got...
Dude, Caleb Fish is beating Julian Ramirez, and he maybe is going to pin him. Kennedy won 7-2.
Doesn't look like any back points.
I don't see how there were no back points.
No back points. So,
man,
Julian Ramirez needs an escape and a takedown to force overtime against Caleb Fish. Caleb Fish is tough. He's had some overtime matches, I believe, against Cam Amin and Alex Facundo this year. Ramirez has not earned the escape yet.
Fish is in a body lock, and Ramirez throws... Oh, my gosh. There's the escape. 34 to go.
But Caleb Fish runs behind for a takedown.
My
Caleb Fish is going to do it.
Dude, I don't know if something's just not quite right with Ramirez or if Caleb Fish is just balling out, but unbelievable. Cam Amin's leading Tanner Cook 3-0. Caliendo up 3-1 on Casella. No score for Sheets.
Hartzler rides out over Brady.
Okay. Carson Hartzler. Potential, probable second-round match with Caliendo coming up. That's going to be a really fun one. Caleb Fish, he is pumped. He should be. What a win. Man.
That might be the biggest upset of the tournament.
Ramirez has been wrestling so well this year.
Yeah.
2 wins over Quincy Monday. And that's, that. You know, you said earlier, Shane Griffith probably happy that Bubba Wilson beat
Quincy Monday.
Olguin, and Quincy Monday is probably happy that Fish just took out Ramirez. Yeah. Dennis Funk wants to know if there should have been 2 on the correct throw there for Ramirez. Yep. And that's a good call, you know. Maybe something they can look at between sessions. Starachi is up. He's on mat 7. He's wrestling Worthing.
And that's the thing with Cornell. Like, I think I wrote about this in one of the previews, the bracket breakdown, where Cornell, based off of seeds, is seeded to finish 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
But Julian Ramirez, very high seed. Jacob Cardenas gets bumped up really high. So, like, Cornell's variance is just so big.
Yeah.
Where they're not out of it yet, but
no,
they need some guys to come through that aren't Vito and Yanni.
Yeah. Keegan O'Toole leading 2-0.
For the pin.
Oh, wow. Try to settle in here. Worthing just trying to keep his head in the way.
Yeah.
Arabelle says San Marino strong. Yeah, good point. But is
no.
Cam Amin gonna wrestle for San Marino?
He can't. He's not San Marinese.
And they would never let him in.
No, they wouldn't let him in.
They're pretty strict.
Yeah. It's the he's the cousin of
Strachey
Miles
with the fall.
And Malik.
Okay. Strachey did get the fall. Okay.
He could wrestle for Lebanon. But not San Marino.
Okay. He could wrestle for Lebanon.
Yeah.
Which Michigan alum was it that was it Abinator? Abinator wrestled for Lebanon.
Keegan O'Toole, Wyatt Sheets.
Ashlyn in the chat said that was fast. Talking about Starachi, yeah, he got it over with.
And Penn State takes their first lead of the tournament. You think they'll keep it?
I think they're going to keep it. I think they're going to have a pretty good year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
Plot Augustine. It's actually kind of an interesting first round match. Caliendo gets the win. Caliendo is like somehow related to Frank Caliendo.
Yeah.
It's like a second cousin or something. Edmund Ruth, Matt 8.
And he's somehow related to Ed Ruth.
Yes, they are brothers. Laser break on Matt 7.
Laser break.
Mickey O'Malley coming up against Rocky Jordan.
Mickey O'Malley has not had the year that he's had in years past.
Yeah, but all he needs is just like one big move and, O'Toole with another 2 points there against Sheets. Another takedown. He goes up 6-2 in the second. Sheets is tough, but O'Toole got the major when they wrestled in the duel in Stillwater. Laser break on Matt 3 as well.
And Missouri is a team where we talk about the team race, trophy race. If everything hits right for them, they can easily climb up to the second or third spot.
Yeah. And not everything has gone their way so far today. Let's see. Certain, I think, was upset, right?
Braxton Brown beat Noah Certain, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, Braxton Brown beat Certain. Michael Kolioko beat Connor Brown. That was supposed to happen. Alan Hart beat Carmen Ferrante. Brock Mahler beat Jared Verclaren. And Jarrett Jake Hughes beat Anthony Artelona. Now Keegan O'Toole winning. So, yeah, pretty good session so far for Missouri. And they're one of 4 teams that qualified the whole lineup.
Who are the other 3?
Oklahoma State. Let me remember here.
Iowa,
not Penn State.
Virginia Tech.
Is that right? NC State? Virginia Tech.
NC State did not qualify 65 because Maddie Singleton.
So Virginia Tech.
Man, Caleb Fish.
He looked great.
That's some incredible. Spartan chat. I don't know if we have any Spartan chat.
Yeah, we got any Spartan chat out there?
Michigan is a Wolverine state.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Body lock for Edmund Ruth. Oh, gets him. Puts Canigliaro on his back. It's a tough name to say fast. Yeah. But he put him on his back, but then just ended up with the 2. So crazy. A lot of power there. And now 5-0 lead for Edmund Ruth.
Dustin Plott, Luca Augustine.
This is an interesting match.
We're picking it up in the third here. Plott's winning 1-0. Luca Augustine's darn tough.
He really is.
The highest seed to go down so far is a 5 seed, right?
4 seed, Julian Ramirez.
Oh, right. Just went down. Okay.
DeVos putting Kramer on his back over there.
Yeah, they were in a crazy scramble. Just
Jackrabbit chat. Virginia Tech's here. Hunter is Hunter McNasty.
Okay.
Hunts McNasty, 2018.
Okay. DeVos gets the fall.
Jackrabbit chat. And O'Malley just went Jonesy on Rocky Jordan. He's getting near fall. He's going to get 6 points at the buzzer in the first period.
Wow.
Oh, we got P. Young's Sparty chat for sure.
Sparty chat? Okay.
Caleb Fish.
Canigliaro gets the takedown 7-4.
Man, I tell you what, Michigan State they're getting better every year. They're like, we talk about Maryland.
Yeah, they've done a good job turning around.
Getting better every year. Thing is, it is hard to get the things that people want to see, which is all Americans every year. But they are getting better.
Well, their recruiting has definitely got better. They, back at the lowest part of their performance, whatever, 10 years ago, they just weren't recruiting with the likes of the rest of the Big Ten.
How about Mark Hall in the corner? He had like the manicured dreads for a lot of the season. Now he's got it. He just shaved it right off. Ethan Smith, 5'5". He's gonna win on 1 minute and 2 seconds of riding time.
Over Ishans, wow.
All right, I think all the 165 pounders are off the mat. Plot now leading 3-2 on Augustine. Sean McDaddy, go Big Red. Oh, Stephen Davis in the house, Dundee, Michigan.
Dundee.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Braden's going to Penn State next year.
Mm-hmm.
Another Dundee product, Casey Swiderski. Saw him earlier. Unfortunately for him, he got beat.
Penn State in the lead with 10 points. Wisconsin in second. And then a bunch of teams with 7. Cornell, Iowa, Minnesota, NC State, Ohio State. Nebraska, 6.5. Michigan, 6. Northern Iowa, 6.
Oh, my gosh. Is this true?
What?
Watch this. Let me show you something, all right?
Show me something.
I'm going to show you a first-round consolation match, and it is Alex Facundo, Julian Ramirez.
Wow.
First-round consolation.
Wow. Yeah.
That was brought to our attention by Hans McNasty 2018 in the chat.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Hans McNasty.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Tate Piccolo, Demetrius Romero are up. I believe they wrestled at Big 12s, and Piccolo pulled the upset. Romero, the higher seed, but man, this tournament is nuts.
Man, what ended up happening with Plot?
He won 3-2.
Okay.
So
I looked away and
to catch you up at home, either Alex Facundo or Julian Ramirez will go 0-2 in this tournament.
Wow.
One of the two.
That seems like it's worth a tweet. I'm gonna tweet that.
Tweet it out. Tweet it out. Man, this tournament is so crazy. All right, let's go around the horn here. Makai Lewis is looking for a takedown on Jackson Turley. Turley trying to hold on to this whizzer. Still 6-0. O'Malley leading Jordan after the Jonesy at the end of the first period. Man. This tournament is just crazy. What else we got here? All right, almost on the mat. 2-0 lead for Pazook of Army over Fisher. Peyton Mako is up, the 7 seed. Oh, Demetrius Romero, another takedown on Piccolo. It's 4-1 over there now.
Mateo almost, Lennox, Wolak. I don't think Oregon State's won a match yet.
Oof. I'm gonna fact check that.
They lost Kaler, Shaner, Belton,
Olguin.
Dang.
They lost 3-1.
Yeah.
A fall. Biscaglia pinned Shaner in a figure 4. 8-3. And then sudden victory just now. Bubba Wilson over Olguin.
Nelson Brand's losing to Alex Faison. 2-1.
Hawk Chat, they're gonna need Nelson to pick it up. Yeah, Hans McNasty, exactly. We were saying the same thing. He said he bets Quincy Monday is happy now. I agree.
Quincy Monday, Shane Griffith.
Yeah, those are big. Mikey Labriola, 6-2 lead over Stoltzfus, but they're looking at his arm.
Can Shane Griffith beat David Carr?
Can he? I mean, there's a certain script that he would have to follow. It's certainly possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be make it a one takedown match type of thing. It might even be try to figure it out in rideouts.
Mm-hmm.
But Carr is so good on the mat too. I don't think he can do it. I mean, can, but I think the percent is like 20% or less.
Yeah. If he does, then it's like you never bet against Shane Griffin ever again at NCAAs.
Yep. 100%.
Mekhi Lewis 0-0 with Jackson Turley at the end of the first, but he gets a quick reversal.
Lewis is very tough on top. See if he's able to ride Turley.
Rocky Jordan looking to complete the comeback against Mickey O'Malley. 8-6. Rocky has riding time.
So a takedown would give him the win.
21 seconds to go.
He's in on a single.
He's in on a single.
Oh, my gosh.
Is he going to finish it?
Oh, he's so close. 8 seconds. Can he pop this head out? O'Malley's just holding on.
No. He's not going to do it.
Oh! He broke the lock, but...
Oh, did he do it?
He stepped over, but I think time was out. They're definitely going to review it, though, right? Maybe not?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're looking at it. They're looking at it. Okay. Man. Mekhi Lewis' riding time is now at 48 seconds and climbing. Turley was able to get himself off the mat. Oh, they pulled it back a little bit. 46 seconds. Yeah, Spencer in the chat wondering if Labriola was hurt. I mean, he's back to wrestling, but it'd be something to monitor. Does he look impacted this match or the next?
Labriola is my 174 in my fantasy, so I'm gonna need him to be healthy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, Peyton Mako deep on a shot, but not able to finish it. Oh, now gets to a double close to the edge. Can Mako finish? Nope.
Demetrius Romero looks good.
Yeah.
Against tough Piccolo.
Yep. I think it's one of those where he was at Big 12s, he was having trouble with Piccolo's flexibility, and it looked like like how he jumps out of Piccolo's, like it looks like he's kind of remembered some of that feel and done a little work preparing for that.
Faison and on a single leg against Brands. Brands kicks out.
The Wolfpack, an interesting team. Tied for fifth at the moment.
Yeah, they're another team that could, with the right performance, get second. For sure. And I think O'Malley hung on against Rocky Jordan. Mako Perrine 1-1 in the third.
Man, major decision for Demetrius Romero. He is a guy that if he turns it on, he could be pretty interesting in this tournament.
Especially at that weight class where he's gonna have Labriola next round, but after the top 5, it's pretty wide open.
Yeah. Steven Orlando, a little shout out for Mickey O'Malley. He did hang on. He got it done. There's almost.
It looked like he's going to get the first win for Oregon State of the tournament. Is that Aaron Brooks?
That's Aaron Brooks.
All right.
He's got Matthew Waddell.
How many takedowns do you think he's going to get here?
I think he's going to get 10 takedowns.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many do you think?
I was going to say like 7 or 8.
Hunts McNasty wants to know if it was just him.
Mekhi?
Oh.
Mekhi Jackson Turley. Mekhi was in a really tough spot for a second. And between his performance at ACCs and this opening match, I don't know if he's 100%.
Yeah.
He's got that right knee taped up pretty good.
It's going to be tough to wrestle Labriola and get in some of those positions if he's not 100%. And you can see him kind of just like test that leg. Man, he's limping. 11 seconds left.
Labriola's stuck underneath, though.
Yeah. Well, now Labriola might be hurt with the wrist or whatever that was. All right, it's 3-2 Faison over Brands at the moment. Hunts McNasty wants to know, he said, was it just me or did Pinheiro look flat? Yeah, I think he looked flat. I think getting off the scale can be a challenge for him.
Man, Mekhi, noticeable limp. Holds on to win 2-1 over Turley, but we just talked about how good Demetrius Romero looks. He's going to catch him next round. Or no, Labriola gets him next round.
Yeah.
Mekhi's going to get Troy Fisher, Ben Pazook. So
I think Pazook won. They're still up.
Fisher's up 8-6.
Fisher's up 8-6. Pazook was winning.
And Mako is in overtime here with Sal Perrine from Ohio.
And there's a challenge coming in from the Ohio corner, and then
Mako's going to look. Oh, man. Mako looks like he's going to finish this here. Yeah, there it is.
There's the takedown, but there's a challenge.
Laser break mat 4 before Parker Kekheisen takes the mat. Nelson Branson on a single.
Plenty of time, 47 seconds left for Brands.
All right, Aaron Brooks at 2 takedowns so far in the first period.
Brody Thompson wants to know if Shane Van Ness can sneak past Pinheiro, and if so, can he also sneak past Tenson? I mean, that's going to be a really important quarter for establishing the pecking order there for the next however many seasons. That's these 3 freshmen. I don't know that I would pick Shane Van Ness, but their match that they had at the Collegiate Duels is pretty competitive. It was really close. Oh, Brands is close. He gets the 2, and now he's going to get near fall. Brands can adjust for a pin. That'd be huge, but no time.
Just 2.
And 2 near fall, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pinto and Tracian.
Abe Assad is up.
How do you pronounce that? Antracian?
I think I don't know. I would say Antracian, but I'm not sure.
And Pinto is
Man, Pinto is a horse.
Yeah. That's a good word to describe what he just did there. Just horsed him over.
Kind of a suck back, but with an arm or with an arm bar in, and then just grabbed his chin. Kekheisen up. Okay, so let's see. Mako did end up getting the win there. Wow, Missouri not in the top 10 at the moment. They got to be getting close, though. Don't they have 6 wins?
Lost at 25, 33, won at 41, 49, 57, 65, 74. Yeah, 5 wins.
But O'Toole got a major, so they should have 6 points. So they're tied with Michigan somewhere in there. Okay. Oh, it's sudden victory for Fisher and Pazook. Fisher trying to finish. Needs to pop his head out. He's close. Pazook still has a foot. And there's the 2. Fisher moving on. Laser break, mat 1. Marcus Coleman coming up after that. So let's see. I think Brooks has 4 takedowns so far. Assad up 2-1. Pinto 6-3. No score for Salazar and Cade King. Kekheisen, 2-0 lead, 1 takedown so far in the first. Waddell is out, so 8-3 for Brooks in the third. Riding time at 2:23.
Marcus Coleman on the mat 1. Runs through a double leg. Wow.
Caleb Fish, I still can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
Man. That is crazy. All right, here we go. Samuelson, Heller, Kekheisen, another takedown. He extends his lead. He's up 5-0.
Fine Silver, Bonino 0-0 in the first. Abe Assad in control in the third period. Looks like he's going to get the win. Now Neil Antrasian coming back, 6-6. Tied up with Lenny Pinto after giving up.
Man, getting put on his
lead.
back.
Yeah. And that's the thing with Pinto. It's like, man, he's had these flashes of, it's like, man, you think he could be really, really good.
Yeah.
But then he'll drop a match here and there. You feel like he shouldn't.
This will be interesting. So, and Tracian's riding time now moving up. No score still for Salazar and King. Marcus Coleman with a takedown in the first period. Let's
Aaron
see.
Brooks got the major.
Yep.
Yeah, so Penn State, you start looking at some of their bonus points. And as we've seen, like in years past, RBY gets a major, Shane Van Ness gets a pin, Carter Strachey gets a pin, and Aaron Brooks gets a major. That's six bonus points right there.
Yeah.
So even though Facundo loses, it really doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Trey Munoz, D'Anthony Parker coming up on mat number 7. They're up now, and no score. Munoz had Parker's foot elevated. They ended up going out of bounds.
Tracy going to finish the single leg? He is.
P. Young says,
wow.
There you go. Man, and Tracy is going to maybe win this match. And Pinto didn't want to go underneath him.
Yeah.
Chose neutral in the third. So, riding time. Oh, Pinto now looking for a reversal. And there's a stall call against Antracian. And Pinto still trying to scramble for this reversal. He's got to be careful not to give up back points. Oh, my gosh. He almost did.
So they hold riding time whenever there's that stall call.
Z. Malcolm, the Pinto score is 8-6, and Tracian is leading with 43 seconds left.
And Pinto came out, I mean, just wrestling so hard. You wonder if he kind of went out too hard and doesn't have much left in the tank because it looked like he was just going to cruise.
Yeah. Tate Samuelson and Reese Heller tied at 0 in the second period. Samuelson has ridden through the whole first period.
And Tracing gets 2 back
minute
points.
14. Wow. And Tracing's going to take this.
Do it. Now Munoz working for a single leg finish here.
And we've talked throughout this tournament about guys who are not too sad to see somebody lose. Trey Munoz may be going to be added to that list because he lost to Pinto at CKLV.
Mm-hmm.
And so now he'll have to beat Antracian instead of Pinto. Peyton wants to know where can you watch the matches. Those are on ESPNU or ESPN Plus.
Marcus Coleman up 7-1.
In the third. And Tate Samuelson looking to ride out this entire second period against Heller. Minute 30 of riding time.
Northern Iowa.
Heller looking for reversal. He gets it.
Northern Iowa with a really good start. They've had 7 guys in the field, and they've gotten a win from 6 of their guys so far.
And some bonus points
along the way.
They're tied for second right now with Iowa.
Wow. Yeah, Northern Iowa having a really good tournament. Munoz stuck neutral danger for a second. Fine Silver up 1-0 late in the third, but he has a minute 7 riding time. Colton Hawks, Gavin Kane. This is an interesting first round match. Gavin Kane coming off a win over Hunter Bolin. Hawks, how did he do at Big 12s?
I'm trying to remember. It was like a little bit unmemorable. I'll have to look it up here.
I feel like that's how his season has kind of been.
Yeah.
Like, no really bad losses, no great wins. Just a guy who feels like he's going to qualify for NCAAs.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you right now.
So Bonino gets the escape to make it 1-1 with Fine Silver, but Fine Silver holds riding time. Marcus Coleman gonna close out his opening round win over Ferreira from Hofstra.
Gonna get that major decision. All right, Colton Hawks. 4th place.
Bonino almost gets the takedown at the buzzer.
Wow, he just beat Fine Silver.
Whoa.
Man.
Woo.
That's a bummer for Michigan. Fine Silver was,
I mean, and for Fine Silver, it's like he's a...
Mm-hmm. Oh, Soldano's got Malchewski on his back, of course.
And he gets
there's
the fall.
Pin.
Wow.
Brian Soldano, I wrote the 184 preview, and it's like you're looking for sleepers and dark horses, and it was so obvious.
Yeah.
Soldano. Look for Soldano. And also Pinto, but he got beat. Wow. Soldano. And Malchewski looks like he may be hurt. So Soldano's just over there, just, pacing around a little bit. Man, slaps hands with Pollard and Buxton.
Drexel with 2 pretty significant upsets. Mickey O'Malley over Rocky Jordan and Bonino over Fine Silver.
That's Philly wrestling.
It's Philly wrestling, baby.
Yeah, that's the same thing Denny just put in the chat, actually, is Drexel having a good session.
There you go.
Yep.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, JD Wobser, he says Pinto loss was up 6-0. I know. It's crazy. Up 6-0. That's a position where you feel pretty confident. Yeah, it's tough.
Parker, Ride, and Munoz tough. And
right time at 46 seconds.
Looks like locked hands, though, for Parker.
Uh-oh. D'Anthony Parker is tough freshman from North Dakota State. I don't know. I kind of get the feeling he may, maybe one of those guys that with a year or two under his belt will be a big difference maker. Hunter Boland's up 2-1 over David Key. Oh, now 2-2. Key escapes in the second. Hawks up 4-1 over Kane. And
Wow.
that's an upset if it happens.
That's significant, too, because, like I said, Kane just beat Boland.
Yep. I was back and forth about picking Kane to All-American.
Yeah.
I think I had him losing in the blood round to Fine Silver, but Fine Silver just lost.
Yeah, Michigan first round not looking great with Ragusin and Fine Silver both going down.
Yeah.
Team 101. Yeah.
Feldkamp up 3-2 on Nolan, but his arm looks not great. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on there.
Don't look at it.
I don't like looking at it.
You might throw up.
I might. Ugh, it looks terrible. Whitlake, Connell, no score. Romero up 2-0 on Hopkins.
Michael Beard on the mat.
Spencer says good news for the Gophers. What's he talking about?
Gopher chat.
What's he talking about in the Gopher chat?
I don't know.
What's good news for the Gophers?
Man, it's already almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Doesn't feel like it.
It's time just flying by.
This is great.
Trey Munoz up 2-0 in the third over Parker. Trent Hidley up 6-3.
Hidley putting up the points. Just went ahead and taped that arm and he's out.
Out. But Feldkamp has riding time.
Yep. Starting to get those 97-pounders out there. Beard 4-1 lead over Koser. Michael Beard, that'll be...
Where's Ben Askren? He's probably in Wisconsin right now. Brian wants to know in the chat.
He's in Wisconsin in his home.
That's home.
From what I understand. All right.
Parker gets to escape.
So a minute to go in that match. Munoz leads 2-1 over
And Parker looks
Anthony
big.
Parker. Yeah, he's got a huge frame on him.
North Dakota State and South Dakota State, both like really tough teams. South Dakota State, I think they had 8 qualifiers. Not sure about North Dakota State. Yeah, South Dakota State at 8, North Dakota State at 7.
Wow.
Munoz up 2-1. 25 seconds to go. Double leg from space for Parker. So Feldkamp holds on to win 4-3. Hawks up 5-2, and he's got a minute 15 of riding time. He's going to pull off the upset here, it looks like.
Wow.
Yeah. Hunter Boland hangs on to win 3-2 over David Key. Munoz gets called for stalling.
Parker's in deep, but time runs out. So,
Whew.
in a round that's not been ideal for Oregon State.
Yeah.
Little silver lining. Munoz wins. Pinto loses.
Mm-hmm.
So his second round doesn't feel, quite as intimidating.
Man, Northern Iowa may be the story here of the first round.
Yeah. 9 points.
They still have Tyrell Gordon left, too.
Let's see. Hunts McNasty wants to know anyone have high hopes for Pat McKee as an All-American as 11 seed. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, for sure.
I think he can do it.
Yeah.
I kind of think he will. Spencer, fine silver loss. Yes, he did. Tough for a Colorado guy to hear, but
well, Pat McKee too. He's got Ventresca this round.
Yeah, that helps.
He feels like the favorite there.
Mm-hmm.
And then another matchup with Cronin in the quarters.
Dang, Matt Feinsilver was also on my fantasy team.
You're having a tough first round.
I've lost one guy. Well, I've lost
Cannon. Right?
Chris Cannon, Matt Feinsilver, and Peyton Hall was my flex. Dang.
Yeah.
How's your fantasy team doing? Barnett, Vito's fine, Laughlin's fine, Yanni, Bryce, Karchla.
Labriola, Munoz, Andonian, Trumbull.
You're good so far.
Lachlan, Harchla, Ed Scott.
You're good so far.
Owen Treffin.
Travis Whitlake gets his hand raised, 3-0. Okay, now you see Missouri popping into that top 10. All right, how many more 84 matches?
What do we got over here? Amos and Pence.
Pence is a pinner.
Silas Allred Batista. Bonacorsi, Max Shaw.
So Batista's first round match is against Bachman, who beat him.
Bastida?
Yeah, Bastida. Yeah. What did I say?
Batista.
Oh.
Because I just said Batista.
Oh, you're saying, sorry.
I'm saying Michael Batista.
You put Michael Batista's name in my head. My bad.
Sorry.
Yes, Younger Bastida is wrestling Bachman. He lost to, who beat him for 5th at Big 12s, which was a really surprising result.
We got 2 Hopkins on the screen. Caleb and Levi.
Caleb Romero gets a takedown to give himself, if he can ride out, a major decision. 13 seconds left. Here we go. Amos Pence. Getting towards the end of this first round. Bastida gets the first takedown against Bachman. He's up 2-1. Bachman's pretty good. For being a guy that not a lot of people have heard of. He's pretty tough. Max Dean, second period, no score. Just about to get away, but Hopkins follows. And now Dean's out. Riding time, 15 seconds. Trainer over here talking with Braxton Amos. I missed what happened. I don't know if it was a...
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
They were pushing on his arms. Maybe it's a shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a like strain rotator cuff one year. Oh man, he looks like he's in some pain. And it was really weird. As I was wrestling the match, I was fine. Right afterwards, I got done. I go to put my shirt on. Couldn't lift my shoulder.
Bizarre.
I was like, wait, what in the world?
That's not good.
Yeah.
Bastida with another takedown. It's 4-1.
Max Dean, Levi Hopkins, 1-0 in the second.
Yep, just that escape for Dean 15 seconds into the period. Now Dean in on a single. And he looks like he's probably going to finish this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finishes for the takedown. Zach Braunagel, Andy Smith. Braunagel gets the early takedown. Bonacorsi up 2-0 over Max Shaw. Allred 7-2 over Michael Batista.
Yeah, we got our Bastida.
Enunciate those T's.
Yeah, be careful. There's just very similar names on
Isaac
that.
Trumbull 2-0 over the GOAT, Nick Stemmett.
Mm-hmm.
Two GOATs on the mat, Andy Smith and Nick Stemmett.
Mm-hmm. It's not very often you get two at once.
Mm-mm.
Allred.
Batista making it interesting.
Yeah, Allred now 8-5 with the escape.
Oh, look at that Trumbull crunch.
Man. They called locked hands as soon as Stemmett came off his back, which I think you get a little reaction time there.
That doesn't seem right.
No, I don't think so either. But you don't want to use a challenge on this.
Mm-mm.
That was definitely a pinning combination.
Yeah.
All right, so if you guys weren't watching Mat 8, Trumbull crunches him to his back, body lock, and
Trumbull crunch.
Yeah, they called him for locked hands, even though it was definitely a pinning combination. But
don't look now. Ohio State in second.
I told
you not to look.
I immediately disobeyed, but it's true. It's 10 points.
10 points. They have had wins at every match except Patty Gallagher, and they have had bonus at 4 matches. Jesse Mendez, D'Amelio, Sasso, and Caleb Romero.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. Max Dean. He was wanting that.
Yeah.
That bow and arrow. Ethan Laird. He's up 2-1 over Trey Rogers of Hofstra. Now Allred getting the takedown, so extends his lead back to 10-6, and he's got riding time over a minute. So he's in a good spot now. Nick Stemmett, best known for his feud and wasn't trying, didn't count against AJ Ferrari, but just had a good win over Tanner Harvey at Pac-12s.
Oh, Bronigal just threw Andy Smith to his back in a headlock. He's looking for a fall.
That's tight.
That is very tight.
That's it.
We got both Bronagals into the second round.
16, yeah.
All right, Rocky Elam's up against Davison. Bastida still up 4-2. Allred 10-7 lead over Batista, and 10 seconds left in that match. He gets a takedown, so it's 12-7, setting up a Big Ten Finals rematch in the second round.
Love it. Tonight's round is just going to be so awesome.
Yeah, this round has been incredible.
Yeah.
Dean, 6-1 winner.
And the way it started, too, is just 125 just delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Bonacorsi in control, up 9-1 over Max Shaw.
Man, if you guys are looking for a little reading material between rounds, we got an article that just hit the site about the 125 bracket and how messed up it is.
It's messed up.
Super messed up.
It's not right.
Andy Hamilton put that together, and yeah, total chaos at 125. Listen to this description. It took roughly 25 minutes Thursday for 20-something seats to blow up the 125-pound bracket at the NCAA Wrestling Championships.
Wow,
It's just true. And it's just, what a time to be alive. All right, Rocky Elam with a takedown. It's 2-0.
Steeda up 5-2 over Bachman.
We got 7-seed Tanner Sloan wrestling 26-seed Gavin Hoffman. Now, one of the 26 and the 7 seeds is an All-American. The other has yet to do it. And it's the 26 seed is the All-American.
So, my theory is Gavin Hoffman, he All-American from the 20 seed last year.
Okay.
And he thought to himself, if I was able to do that from such a low seed, cards stacked against me, what if it's even harder?
Let's see.
26 seed.
Let's try it. Ethan Laird, 6'3", lead. He's now 6'4" against Rogers as Rogers got out. Riding time's at 113 there.
Man, so I have Trumbull on my fantasy team as well, and I'm thinking, between him and Antonian, one of them's going to break my heart in a sad way.
Mm-hmm.
He's wild, too.
Yeah. We got Cam Caffey, Jacob Warner in a first-round match. What in the world?
Jackson Smith and Galfoy. It's a good first-round match.
Excuse me.
Those breakfast tacos are getting ya.
They're getting me. I cannot believe only a minute has gone by in the Elam Davidson match. Doesn't it feel like that match has been happening for like 10 minutes? Okay. This is going to be an interesting one. Serber Harvey. Tanner Harvey beat Luke Serber. I think it was like 14-9 in the duel between Oklahoma State and Oregon State. And if Harvey can get this win... either way, whoever wins is going to have Bernie Truax in the second round, most likely. Truax is now leading 2-0 with a bunch of riding time. I think that's another definite circle to see what happens, because Truax, not a ton of matches on the year, coming up from 184.
And it seems like every year a 2 seed goes down early to a 15. So... It could be the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Coach's challenge on mat 4 with Hoffman and Sloan.
Laird, 30 seconds left. 9-5, the lead. Riding time pretty well secured. Rogers locked on a single. All right, let's see what else. We got Jackson Smith up 2-1 over Mikhail Foy. Mason Paris on the mat. Quick takedown. All right, what's going on in the chat right now? Oh, man, good question. Is that instant death for Nino?
Yeah, it was.
It was.
It was instant death.
Dang.
A lot of riding time.
Yeah. Yeah, Spencer in the chat said Foy versus Smith should be a good one. I think so.
Foy has a win over, Warner this year? I believe.
Yes, he beat Jacob Warner. All right, Hayden in the chat, have Parco and Gomez wrestled yet? I don't know if he's talking about in this session or today or in their careers. But either way, the answer is no.
No.
They have not ever.
They're going to, though.
They are going to tonight. Yeah. Yeah, so session 2 does start at 7 p.m.
Eastern time?
Eastern time. Let me tell you.
I think you're right.
I think it is.
Jackson Smith gets a takedown on the edge. Yeah, 5-1, so he's in control against Foy. And Smith had a good Big Tens.
7 p.m. Eastern time tonight.
Okay. So go for chat. Mason Paris is beating Garrett Joles.
Going back in the chat a little ways, Z Malcolm wants to know what will happen with a team race if Facundo gets bounced. Does it tighten at all? Not really.
No.
He wasn't a big factor. He was not seeded to score more than a couple points.
If Roman Bravo Young loses,
yeah, then that's
Starachi, Brooks,
yeah.
Kirkfleet, that's where they're getting their points from.
Mm-hmm.
Levi Haynes, Facundo, he was seeded 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's like 2 points.
Keith Gothard wants to know if all the rounds are on ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
I believe that are they all on ESPN Plus? I think the semis
ESPN.
and finals are on. I think the finals for sure are on ESPN. So they're kind of on all the different ESPN networks throughout.
This Serber Harvey match is kind of hard to keep track of because they both have the same colors.
Yes, and they have the triangle on the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, Chuck Yorks. He said he's glad he records Jeopardy at 7 p.m. his time. Yeah, record Jeopardy, watch NCAA wrestling. That's what I would do.
Serber, really nice reattack, single leg, and finishes quick, and he takes a 3-0 lead now.
Sloan got a reversal against Hoffman over there, so he now has a 4-0 lead.
Cardenas stout. Cardenas in on a double, switches to a single, and finishes early.
Serber with the 3-0 lead. He's trying to flip the script from the last time these guys wrestled. Serber's had a good year. Don't forget he beat Rocky Elam back when Rocky was ranked number 1. Third period coming up now for Harvey and Serber. Harvey gets choice. He's going to go underneath. A 4-1 lead for Mason Paris.
Yeah, and coming up to the end of this round, if you're looking for something to keep you occupied, we got tons of interviews hitting the site. We got the all upsets, all the results. We got interviews from the big upsets: Killian Cardinal, Caleb Fish. Who else we got?
Well, yeah, we've got a bunch of those. But then we're also, as soon as the session is over, you're going to start to see highlights, match highlights.
Oh, yeah.
Some match archives of some of the best matches are going to hit the site. So, yeah, whole bunch to keep you busy between sessions. If you missed some of these great matches, we'll have some, yeah, like I said, full match archives, but also some match highlights as well.
Biggest upsets so far: Caleb Fish over Julian Ramirez.
Yes.
So Caleb Fish what was his seed? 20-something?
Yeah.
Julian Ramirez was the 4?
Yeah. Could be like
so seed-wise, that's the biggest. And ranked, we had Julian Ramirez ranked 3rd. So 3rd or 4th. Caleb Fish was seeded 29th. Yeah, that's a huge upset. Oh, Mason Paris looking for a pin.
Yeah, he is.
Just going to get back points.
By the way, for the Hawk chat, Warner 4-0 lead over Caffey at the moment with a bunch of riding time.
Mm-hmm. NC State takes the 2nd place lead over Ohio State. Iowa and Northern Iowa tied for 4th. Jackson Smith holding on over McElfoy. Serber holding on over Harvey. Looks like Serber's going to get the win. Harvey needs a miracle takedown here.
Rocky Elam just a 3-1 lead, but he also has his riding time points secured. So Davison going to need more than just a takedown there with 25 left.
And Serber gets the takedown to ice it.
All right, so Serber Truax. That's an interesting round 2 match. Serber has already pulled off a big upset this year. Jackson Smith gets the win. Sorry for Gopher Chat. Looking like, well, Foy just lost and looking like Joel's in some trouble, down by 8 points to Mason Paris. It's okay, Gopher Chat. It's been a good session.
And we've enjoyed Gopher Chat.
Keith Gothard said, "Welcome to the Colton Schultz Show, boys." He loves Colton Schultz. Caffey upset about something in this match with Warner. All right, let's see. Tanner Sloan, 6-1. This kind of feels like it might be his year.
Mm-hmm.
To have a good tournament. All right, we got Tate Orndorff coming up. Connor Doucette, Tyrell Gordon about to take the mat over there on mat number 1. Stephen Orlando said it's time for the Ty Gadali's. How do you say that name? Gadali?
I don't know.
Ty Gadali show.
Sounds right.
Gadali Orndorff. Keith, you back from delivering the mail? Are you all locked in? Ready to go?
Nathan Taylor, Colton McKiernan. That's kind of a weird matchup. Round 1. Lucas Davison catches Boone McDermott on his back. Just 2 points, though.
Lucas Davison, the 9 seed. That's a pretty tough 9 seed. When
he's number 4.
Yeah. Beginning
going into Big Tens.
Yeah. All right, Cardenas got the win. NC State back in 2nd place. Ohio State and Iowa tied for 3rd with 10 points. Penn State still in 1st.
Yeah, NC State in a good position to be in 2nd at the end of this round. Iowa could get bonus from Cassiope. And then Orndorff with a tough match.
Tyrell Gordon is the favorite to win at heavyweight, too. So you and I are going to likely get another point.
Doucette's no tough out, though.
No. I'll tell you what. Tyrell Gordon is an incredibly athletic heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
He does this, like, cool-down routine at the end of sessions, and he's heavyweight, so a lot of times there's, like, a full wrestling mat available. He's, like, doing these, like running leaps, and it's like, this guy is like jumping so high in the air and like crazy. Oh, Kirkfleet looking for a fall. Got a cradle.
There it is. Man.
Penn State
bonus points this round have been like having another All-American.
I mean, they've had 8 match points and 8 bonus points, right?
Is that what it is?
Well, they didn't get any points at 25 or 65.
Yes. Yeah,
so,
8.
Yeah.
8 and 8. So it's like they have 2 separate teams wrestling with their bonus points.
Yeah.
That they're accruing.
Colton Schultz wrestling.
Yeah, 8 points. So you get 9 points for 4th place. You get 7 points for 5th place.
Yeah.
So it's like Yeah, it's like having another All-American wrestling with the bonus points they're getting.
Colton Schultz in deep on an attack against Dorian Crosby. They went out of bounds. Dorian Crosby for Bucknell, PIAA champ back in his day. Gothard's home. He's ready. Ashland's pump for Kirkfleet. Yeah, that was huge. Pens matter. And, this is not a Penn State lineup that you would think of as a bonus point lineup compared to the Taylor Ruth days.
Off Nickel, Zane, yeah. Will Wyatt Hendrickson get a pin, though?
Yes. No question.
Laser break.
Yeah, they're lasering it up just so more people have time to tune into that mat to watch him get the pin. Wyatt Hendrickson, you better tune in to Matt too, because he probably won't be up there long once he gets going. Tyrell Gordon, big mat return. All right, so Northern Iowa, what's their...
What am I looking at on mat 6 with Boone McDermott's face?
It's a new type of face guard.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
It looks like a mask, like a superhero mask.
Maybe that's it.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that before.
All right, so Northern Iowa, it's interesting to see what their path will be like in the next round. So Biscaglia is going to have Dayton Fix. That's tough. Happel is going to have Clay Carlson. That's a winnable match.
Mm-hmm.
Real Buto will have Sasso, who he has defeated.
He beat, yeah.
Holschlag is going to have... Who is he going to have?
Did Holschlag win?
Holschlag beat Chase Saldate.
Oh,
that's a big upset.
I missed that.
He's going to have Daniel Cardenas.
I missed that upset.
And then Austin Yant will have David Carr. Parker Keckheisen will have Tate Samuelson. So, probably not going to have quite as much success next round as they have this round, but still some definite favorites in there and some winnable matches. Well, the Colton Schultz show, Keith, so far it's 2-0 at the end of the first. Yes. Nick Robert Gonzalez. Here comes the great American hero, Wyatt Hendrickson. And just like we expected, he's looking for a fall in the first period. He's going to get it.
Yeah, he's going to get this. He's got the bundle.
He's got the bundle. He's going to put that tattoo right on the mat. And...
It's only a matter of time.
There it is. Just put the guy out of his misery. Hendrickson wanted to pin him for a little longer after it was over.
He loves pinning so much. He's like, let's just stay here.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Wow, Wyatt Hendrickson, what a beast. Northern Iowa, what a round.
Mm-hmm.
No score in Gordon Doucette. Gordon has ridden for the first 45 seconds of the second period, but they got some blood to clean up.
They've only had, for as good a round as they had, they've only had one upset.
Yeah. And that's Yant.
Was the Holschlag.
Oh, Holschlag.
Did Yant pull an upset too?
I don't know if it was an upset. Hold on. I'm trying to multitask, and sometimes I confuse myself when I'm trying to multitask. Who did Yant beat? Let's see.
Hogan Sanya.
I think that is a small
upset. It is not an upset.
It's not even an upset. What is that, 16, 17?
I had Yant ranked 17, Hogan Sanya 20.
Okay.
Skylar Wolfgram. Skylar has been noticeably improved this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Cassiope looking for bonus against Jaron Smith. Up 5-0 in the second.
Cassie, open me a look for a pin here. He kind of likes to do it.
Man, Penn State already widening the gap. Really where you see those big points go up, though, are after the quarters when you start getting those placement points.
Yeah. Kyle says he feels like Schultz being able to put legs in is a cheat code. Yeah, I mean, like, how would you even begin to try to get out of that?
Yeah. Team scores: Penn State 16, NC State 10.5, Iowa, Ohio State 10, Northern Iowa 9, Nebraska 8.5, and then Cornell, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, all at 8.
Yeah. Wow.
Orndorff goes down.
It was the Ty
Gadali
show, just like the chat predicted. Man. Yeah, we did. Stephen Orlando, you told us. We will credit you, Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen Orlando.
Stephen Orlando.
Could not have done it without you.
Yeah, he knew. He knew before anybody else knew.
Ooh, Braxton Amos. He went down with an injury.
I saw. Yeah, they were testing that shoulder. Dang.
A separated shoulder or something.
Ah, that stinks. AJ Nebels with the takedown over Niesenbaum.
You want to know something crazy?
All right.
For as wild as 197 has been this year, in the first round, no upsets.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. No upsets at all.
So Serber was ranked ahead of
he finished the year stronger than
got it.
Harvey did.
Okay.
So
Schultz looking for a pin.
No upsets by seed or by our rankings.
That is wild. That is wild.
You can't believe it, can you?
No. No upsets in the 197? What the heck?
Yeah.
All right. Schultz almost got the pin. 4 near fall. It's 12-0. Riding time over a minute. Match just about over there on mat number 4. We're going to have about one match left on every mat here. So we're getting towards the end of the session. At the end of the session, we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back, give you guys a quick 5-minute recap of some of the biggest stories of session 1. But still got a little wrestling left to do.
Oh, yeah.
Gordon Doucette in the third. Riding time point is locked for Doucette, it appears. No, for Gordon. It's confusing because on the screen it says riding time point locked in red, but it's been actually locked for Gordon.
Yeah, that's not right.
Not for Doucette.
I don't like that.
Short time left. Tyrell Gordon has seen a lot of improvement in his career as well. For you and I. All right, here we go. Treffin up 2-0.
It's my boy.
Trying to get NC State a little closer to
Trying to get Team Kozak
second.
on top.
Yeah. Who's my fantasy heavyweight?
Fantasy heavy.
Who's my biggity boy? Zach Elam. I got Rocky Elam and Zach Elam.
Doubles of the Elams.
Oh, wow. It says Connor Doucette won by riding time. But that's not right.
No, it gave Gordon the point.
Okay. This is, yeah, the screen's all messed up over
Well,
there.
maybe he did, though.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Time to check the bracket. You know
So
what time it is?
Iowa gonna finish the round in second unless Treffin can get bonus points here.
Yeah. Gordon did win that match.
Okay.
Down to the final, I think 6 matches of the first session. I don't know. Sometimes you get to an end of the session and you're like, energy's down, so you're still tired. Not this session.
No. This session was awesome.
Slavikoski and Golden just getting underway. Well, 30 seconds left in the first. Neville's 5-1 lead over Niesenbaum. Hilger Big Cat. You never know exactly what to expect from Trent Hilger's hair.
Mm-mm.
And this time he's got like a cornrow to about the back part of the top of his head and then just free flowing after that. I guess it keeps it out of your face.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Zach Elam.
0-0. Elam and Bullock.
Minute left in the first.
Grady Grease. Was he a WA champ? He beat Taylor in the finals. I think that's what happened.
Okay.
Because Taylor beat Big Slav.
Mm-hmm.
And Grease beat Taylor. Yeah, this Hilger Katka match should be a good one.
Yeah. Hilger has had some good moments this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's an All-American previously.
Big Slav gets to the single.
Out of bounds.
Finishes out of bounds.
Stall warning, though, against Golden. And that's the second one. So it's 2-0. Big Slav got the escape in the second, and then that second stall call makes it 2-0.
Virginia Tech, not the best round one. Had Tom Crook go down, Connor Brady, Andy Smith. They had all 10.
Okay.
But not terrible. Ventresca pulled off the upset. Latona won a tight one over Lamont. So they're good and they're bad.
Yeah. Big Matt return there for Big Cat. Big Cat return.
Tay is
period.
Ty Gadali's a Macomb County guy.
There you go.
Apparently from Stephen Orlando.
All right.
Where's he from? Where did he go to school?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Oh, he went to Warren Fitzgerald, Warren, Michigan. That's where my both of my parents grew up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so we're talking Gopher Chat, and it was 6 under round 2. Kyle brought that to our attention. And then Dre Lamb, 8 Hawks for the Hawk Chat into round 2. Hawks in second as expected, Penn State in first as expected, and then a ton of teams right next to each other.
Yeah.
That's also expected. But also, they're all striking distance from Iowa at the moment, but everybody is. It's the first round. So.
Yeah, it's almost not worth keeping track of right now just because it's going to change next round. And then, as I said, quarters are that's where the points really go up.
Do you remember who the first team was to lead the team race
Harvard.
today? It was Harvard.
It was Harvard.
Harvard had the lead.
Thanks to Josh Kim.
Man, look at Day. He doesn't care about the drop down rule. He's just gonna hold on.
Owen Treffin had maybe one of my favorite moments of the ACC finals with his his lift and suck
Yeah.
against Niesenbaum. If you haven't seen that,
Monster sucked back from the standing
monster, yeah, something you don't see. It was like a lift and then simultaneously sucked back right to Niesenbaum's back for 4. It's beautiful.
They'll look like WWE stuff.
Yeah, it would look like it was something you'd have to plan in order to actually hit in a match.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So I believe every mat is on our final match.
You can find updated brackets in the link in our article, and it'll link you to trackwrestling.com.
Yep. Trying to put that bracket link as many places as possible because I know it can be a little challenging to find the brackets in track wrestling, but you'll find the link just about everywhere. Okay, so down to the final stretch, and Hilger on top, trying to ride Big Cat. Treffin out in the third. It's 6-0. He also has riding time. Not quite secured, but I think it will be.
Big points for Team Kozak.
Slavkovsky winning over there.
Zach
4-2.
2-1. I feel like this match has been going on for a long time.
I do too. I do too. Honestly, a lot of these heavyweight matches, I know Keith is he's just reveling in it.
He's just eating it up.
He's loving this, but they've been dragging a little bit. Treffin looking for a major, trying to help your team.
Mm-hmm. He knows his job. He knows his role.
He does have another. Actually, I mean, if he gets, he's probably going to put NC State in second place.
Okay.
Outright anyway. But if he gets another, that could really help.
Yep.
Thing is, like, your opportunity for bonus points goes drastically down after the first round.
Oh, yeah. Throw that by Treffin.
There you go. He's going to get you that bonus point. Elam not working as hard for the bonus point for my team right now. He's up 2-1.
Yeah.
With riding time. Oh, 3-1 now.
Well, that's the smart wrestling when you're in a close match. You're not going to do anything stupid, right?
Not me.
You're going to get that win.
Not me or Zach Elam.
And he's building to to ramp up as the tournament goes on.
Yep. Okay, so looks like Hilger now locked the riding time point. He's going to ride out Big Cat for the win. Oh, and Treffin moving on to round 2. Grady Grease beats Josh Heinzelman. He's moving on. Zach Elam gets his hand raised, and so did Slavkovsky. So the wrestling is all in the books. We are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to recap some of the biggest moments of Session 1 for you. So, Amanda, when you're ready, we can take a quick break, and then we'll be back in a minute and a half. All right, hey, we are back. Just got done with the first session from the NCAA championships, and it was incredible. Sometimes this first session drags. This was awesome.
Amazing. Yep.
First things first, let's start with the team race. Penn State is in first, as we expected. 16 points, and 8 of those from wins. The other 8 are bonus points.
Yeah, it's like they have 2 teams wrestling at the same time, racking up points, both from wins and bonus points.
After that, everything's super competitive. NC State in second, they've got 12.5. Iowa is in third with 12. Team score doesn't matter a whole lot in the first round. We're going to have a whole lot more wrestling ahead of us. So great stuff. 3 really big weight classes where some major developments happened. 125 pounds. We got things kicked off immediately at 125.
Yeah.
What happened?
We saw Jory Volk take out Michael D'Agostino, Killian Cardinale, Caleb Smith, Eddie Ventresca beat Steve O'Poulin, Braxton Brown, Noah Certain, and Jack Wagner took out Brandon Kaler. A lot of guys who we thought could All-American fall early and completely messes up the 125-pound bracket. It's like a whole different bracket now. Seeds are all messed up, and so we could continue to see chaos there moving forward for sure.
We've got interviews up on the site with a couple of those 125-pounders, guys pulling those crazy upsets. So be sure to check those out. 133, a couple big results that surprised me. Chance Rich of Bakersfield knocks off All-American Chris Cannon of Northwestern 6-5 in the first round. And that means there's a pretty long road back for Cannon.
Yeah.
And a good win there for Rich. So that was tough. That was a tough one for Northwestern. And then the other big upset, Air Force Cody Fippen pins Dylan Ragusin. Ragusin came in the 11 seed. He was originally the 12, but got moved up when McGonigal was out of the bracket. But so, you said 11 seed losses at a big upset. I mean, I think a lot of people had Ragusin picked to be an All-American. So very big upset, and that creates a lot of chaos on the backside as well. So 2 crazy ones at 133.
Yeah, and then 165, really surprising. You see Holden Heller takes out Alex Facundo. Bubba Wilson beats Matt Olguin, and then Caleb Fish beats Julian Ramirez. And so what that means now, Facundo and Ramirez, if they both won, they were set to meet in the next round. Winner gets the quarters. That was kind of a match we were looking at. Wow, okay, could Facundo make the quarters? Looks like Ramirez, Quincy Monday. But no, Facundo and Ramirez both lose. They're going to now meet first round consolations. That means one of Alex Facundo or Julian Ramirez going to go in 2. They'll be out.
They're going to be out of the tournament. Yeah. And in this weight class, we had a couple of very interesting rematches from throughout the season that now are not going to happen, at least on the front side of the bracket.
Yeah.
We thought that we were going to get a second round rematch between Matt Olguin and Shane Griffith, NCAA champion Shane Griffith. Olguin's beat him twice this year.
Yeah.
Now Griffith avoids that rematch, so he's probably not too, his feelings probably aren't too hurt about that. And the same thing, it could have been a quarterfinal, the 4 and 5 seeds, Ramirez and Monday. Julian Ramirez beat Quincy Monday twice this year. But now Ramirez on the backside of the bracket, and he's facing elimination right away. So Quincy Monday probably didn't, not too upset about that either.
Yeah. And one of the other things we didn't mention, shout out Northern Iowa. They go undefeated. They're sitting right up there at the top, went 4th place or so. Man, I think they had a really good first round. Ohio State, pretty good first round as well. But we're so early in this tournament. There's going to be just huge storylines moving forward. We got all of the upsets in an article for you. We got all the results. We got so much content from all the interviews. You can check that out online.
Match highlights are going to be hitting the site momentarily, and we've also got full archives from some of the best matches of the tournament. So don't miss it. Session 2 starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be right here in the studio, Second Screen Experience, helping break it down. Enjoy a little time off, and we'll see you guys soon.